team?
Most of the team is, and there's about 30 or 40 of them.
Wow, that's fantastic. And are they a little bit out of their element running instead of swimming?
You know, they encourage them to do multiple sports, and there's several kids that do cross country that are also swimming, but several of them are only swimmers.
Well, very cool, very cool. All right, well, look for the blue tie-dye shirts, support the Sheridan swim team out there running in the Sneakers and Spurs run. Back to you, Bob.
Okay, and we are just, seconds?
Moments away.
About 2 minutes
Sam
away.
Morton, who people hear on our Bronx football broadcast, is always the official starter of the Spurs and Sneakers, and he's got to get up and he'll fire the
and we get Ron over there
famous revolver.
Get by Sam over there. I'm not sure where Ron exactly is, but
Sam's just about ready to fire the gun.
Ron, when you're around Sam, be careful.
Yeah, I usually am. He looks like he's packing.
He is packing some heat today.
They're getting their instructions.
They're getting their last announcements of, there's medical personnel on standby.
It's always good.
That needs it.
Always good to get the medical things out of the way before the race gets underway at 8 o'clock. Now, you're telling me about 20, 25 minutes on some of this, right?
So the winners will be under 20. Guaranteed.
As soon as the runners get by Sam, Ron can go over and maybe chat with Sam. He's got the best-looking boots of anybody.
He does.
Hey, Ron.
Okay, here we go.
You ready to start this thing?
I'm ready to start it. I told him all babies will refrain from smoking today.
I told you. What did I tell you? Did I tell you?
Yeah, Trevor, you warned me to stay away from Sam.
No gouging, no kicking, no pulling people's shorts down.
All right. Anything else, Sam?
That's pretty much it for my rules.
All right. Enjoy rodeo.
Always point the gun toward the east of town. Safety first, Ron.
Okay. Well,
Start the race.
I thought you were aiming towards Gillette.
Could be.
Have a good one, Sam.
I warned you. You always have to be careful.
You do, don't you?
You just never know.
You never know what's going to come out of Sam.
No, you don't.
But I got to tell you, he's got the best cowboy boots of anyone.
They're awesome. I don't know how you get them off.
How do you get them on?
How do you get them off?
I think you need help getting those off.
I think you do need a lot of help.
You need an assistant.
You have to be very
those.
flexible to get that off and on. Yeah.
Well, he's that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. So we'll have to get with Michelle Mandeville and get kind of an approximate of how many runners and walkers. Are there walkers this year?
The runners will be in the front. The walkers will all be in the back of the start. And there's always lots and lots of walkers. And this is, last year we had, I want to say it was darn near 200, Bob, people participating. And I'll bet you I think it just keeps increasing every year. So I think we'll have maybe over 200 people this year. So this is tremendous, and we're about ready to get it started. And, again, those winners will be coming in under the 20-minute mark, some of those really elite type runners. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Remember when we used to do the bed race?
One time I did it.
One time.
One time.
I remember that.
We officially retired.
Have a photo for that.
Yeah, officially retired.
Yeah, and that was
a long time ago.
I think I did that a couple more than once.
I did it one time, and it was a long time ago.
Just a little bit.
It cured me.
We got quite the timing event here too.
It's all high tech now. It's all done by all the timing is done with computers and things now.
I mean, everyone is like little chips embedded in their
bibs that they wear,
and
so you'll know your time as soon as you cross the finish line. You'll know what your time is.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty amazing, wild timing, and so they've brought high tech into the Sneakers and Spurs Fun Run. Our sponsors today, of course, we want to thank our fine folks. Steve, we couldn't do it without, obviously, you. But we want to thank ACT, giving us all this great bandwidth that we can be live on SheridanMedia.com.
Yeah, that's been working pretty well, I think. So another year, another great broadcast.
Yeah,
good to hear from Steve this morning too.
Yes, we got. I couldn't. It's like he's so quiet over here.
I know.
Just focused on that computer monitor there. So Steve producing today's Sheridan Rodeo Friday morning, and like I said, we couldn't do it without Steve and Grant and all our fine staff that we bring on board to get this broadcast underway. It gets bigger and bigger every year. We got canopies.
They're making it happen. They're making this happen. I think Sam Morton is about ready to fire this thing up, Bob.
Here we go. There we go, and they're off.
It is a mob scene. What a great crowd of runners.
As
they come back, go by the start-finish line for the first time. and the only time.
Now, do you get to pick if you're
Look
like
how many. Bob, remember a couple hundred last year? This is crazy. There is a lot of people. Yeah, this is awesome to see. This is awesome to see what the Spurs and Sneakers Fun Run has turned into. This is awesome.
You know, we were talking about this just a little bit ago. Do you feel like there's a lot more people downtown today?
I can feel it. And I think, I'm inspired. I might have to do this next year.
There's an idea.
This every year.
There's an idea.
Trevor, I'm going to hold you to that.
I'm inspired.
Got the cowbell going on.
I'll do what this guy's doing. He's pushing the stroller. Maybe I can do that for somebody next year.
Yeah, that's a great idea. You could do that. Now, how long do you think it'll take him?
How about if we get one of those strollers? I ride in the stroller and you push me.
458.
458 runners and walkers.
How about that? That's a stampede.
That is officially a stampede. Well, it looked like as it started, it looked pretty awesome. And that just goes to show you right there, 458. That's more than double what we had last year.
That's amazing. All right. We're coming to you live on Grinnell Plaza, broadcast team, Sheridan Media. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, and we'll have more for you right after these.
When you consider that a mortgage lasts longer than a lot of marriages do these days, it just makes sense to get a mortgage you can live with.
John, do you take this mortgage to have and to pay for the next 30 years?
I do.
A mortgage, like a marriage, is a long-term commitment. We do everything we can to make sure you get hitched with one you can live with. We're an equal housing lender and a mortgage matchmaker. Cowboy State Bank, banking the Cowboy way since 1912. Member FDIC.
It's a new day for hay. That's right. Kubota hay tools are taking the field across the country. Rocks? No worries. Kubota DM Series disc mowers have fully welded cutter bars, unique free-blade disc, and a non-stop breakaway system on select models. So go non-stop, rocks or not. Kubota disc mowers make the cut in the toughest field conditions. Convenient transport to get you home faster, too. See them at your Kubota Hay Tools dealer. Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive in Sheridan.
Hi, this is Sean at the Good Health Emporium. The Good Health Emporium now carries in-stock homebrewing supplies. Wine or beer, we have it all. Homebrew kits, equipment, sanitizers, cleaners, bottles. We even have malt extracts, hops, grains from local breweries, dry and liquid yeast, and so much more. We're the only homebrew supply store in Sheridan, and you'll like our competitive pricing compared to online retailers. At the Good Health Emporium, just off Coffeen on Werco Avenue next to Firestone.
CJ Boggs will be the Grand Marshal for the Sheridan Wyo Rodeo Parade this year. We will be hosting him for a book signing for his new book of short stories that goes on sale July 15th. Hi, this is Robbie, and in Shots Fired, Stories from Joe Pickett Country, CJ offers a marvelous mix of the familiar and the new. Nate Romanowski even makes his presence felt. Join CJ Boggs pre-signing copies of Shots Fired, Saturday, July 12th at 11 a.m. here at Sheridan Stationery Books and Gallery.
Can just anyone slap on a new roof? Not at my house. For proven professional workmanship, a bonded, insured, and licensed local company with over 10 years experience, call Pro Plus Roofing. Pro Plus is more than a roofing and gutters. They work with your insurance company, provide fast, free estimates, and use only quality materials guaranteed. At my house, a great reputation and a great local business is a must. Pro Plus Roofing referrals available. 675-0889. They're in the book.
It's Rodeo Friday. Hi, this is Ryan at Radio Shack in Sheridan, sponsor of today's Friday morning broadcast. It's days like today that we are on our cell phones constantly, checking in with everybody, locating people, making plans, and getting ready for some fun at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo. If you find yourself in need of any cell phone accessories, stop by and see us. We have Wilson cell phone boosters for those weak call areas, cases, chargers, batteries, and all kinds of accessories to make your phones great. If you need extra battery power for your phone, pick up a cell phone battery pack. Whatever you do today and this weekend, enjoy the festivities, be safe, and for all your electronic and cellular needs, think Radio Shack next to Albertsons and Sheridan.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
KROE. All right, back here at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade Friday morning. Let's head out to Ron Richter. Ron?
Thanks a lot, Bob. We've got some Michelle Mandeville now. Tell me about this chip timing. This is some pretty high-tech stuff.
Sure. The runners all have a chip time. They get that from YO Timing, who is a business here out of Sheridan. They travel all over the country to time races now. It's a pretty innovative system. They have a chip that's on their number, and when they cross the finish line, that chip is read to the millisecond. So we're able to produce results very quickly and very accurately.
I was just going to ask you, how does that help you guys out?
Well, before we were timing it kind of the old-fashioned way, and we would be timing it with stopwatches and all these different devices that we would use to time it, and this just makes it a dream come true. So it's an amazing way to time a race.
So you got rid of the old school method?
Old school's gone. Yeah, we kept it for a couple years as a backup, but for now, old school's gone.
Chip timing, good stuff.
We don't need any old school anymore. We're good to go.
All right, thanks a lot, Michelle.
Yep.
Use that technology.
I know, use that technology. Huh? Yeah, like you.
Yeah.
Getting on Facebook and everything.
Yes.
Look at you go.
Social media and me, we're like that.
Yeah, exactly right. Spencer, you got some guys that are going to be handing out the hydration here.
Yeah, I'm here with Jamie and John, and they've got the good job here. They're with Pepsi. They have a bunch of Gatorade and water here for the runners. How many drinks do you guys have?
We have a total of 40 cases between water and Gatorade for the runners as they finish.
That is so much. So you guys just going to wait here and hand them out?
Yep. We're going to be giving away about 1,000 bottles between the two Gatorade and water, and keep these runners hydrated.
That is so much. That's awesome. And it looks like they've got ice cream for them when they finish. So something for the runners to look forward to. It's too bad they can't hear us, so that they have something to look forward to. All right, back to you, Bob.
Well, you never know. They have the radio on.
Hey, Bob, I got Jason Chefs here with me. Are you in line for the pancake breakfast?
I am. I'm going to get my fill as soon as I get through it. It seems to be moving pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, I expected you to be involved in this race, Jason.
Well, there's always a race for food.
Right.
Especially if it's good,
Hey, you're going to win the race for food. Actually, you showed up perfectly. The line's down a little bit. You're going to get things rolling here.
It's not quite wrapped around the corner, but I just did lose about 5 spots, Ron. Thank you very much.
All right. You get your pancakes and enjoy rodeo.
Thank you, Ron.
It's a price you pay for fame, right? When you get
exactly
cuddled in. So, and also with us right now, Rich Urbachka. Rich, how you doing?
Oh, really well.
Nice,
great day.
Nice to see you. It's always nice for you to bring your penny farther out.
Penny farthing.
Penny farthing. I always want to say farther. But you can go farther, can't you?
Yeah, I can with that big wheel. And they were called penny farthings because in England, where they were invented back in the 1870s, the penny was a large coin and the farthing was small. Mm-hmm. And big wheel and small wheel.
Big wheel, small wheel.
For some reason, they came over to the United States, were called the ordinary. I don't know why.
Really?
Now, in modern times, there's quite a following, so they're called high wheelers, which kind of says it all.
Is there like a club?
There are. I'm not around here, but I think Colorado has a pretty healthy one and other parts of the country.
Are there other people around this area that have one like yours?
I'm not aware of any.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah, and this is my second one. The first one I purchased before the Internet was around, so it was like, where can I find one?
Yeah.
And somebody found an article in a motorcycle magazine of a guy in California that was piecing them together. Mm-hmm. And it was relatively cheap, and I got one, but it wasn't like the old ones.
Right.
This came out of Florida. An old high school shop expert started manufacturing them just like the original Victor bicycle. And, he went to the calipers, and everything's the same.
Wow.
The top nut on it, they told me, never lose that. It's $50 to replace because it's all handmade.
And that's original one. Do you have the original one?
Well, it's original by him making it.
Yes.
It's a replica, but yeah, you can imagine making everything not off the shelf.
Yeah.
Nothing's off the shelf, not even the bolts and nuts.
Is that a little bit more difficult to ride than a regular bike?
It's really difficult to learn, and then you just have to be careful. Parades are a menace because of the kids. You have to, I'm an old hot air balloon pilot, and you had to always think a half a mile ahead because of the control of the balloon. But with the bikes, you have to look 20, 30 feet ahead because you just don't stop.
Where's the brake?
Well, I ordered the brake because I always wondered about them.
Is this a big story?
I was going to say, how does it handle downhill?
But the lady said, do you really want this brake? It's $300 because it's all hand built. Yeah, I want it. And then you look at it and you look at the mechanics of it, and it's ineffectual. It just doesn't stop you at all. So you just have to hop off and not run into things.
Thanks for the donation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
$300.
But I would have wondered, you know, all my life. So.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
But they're fun to ride because they're quiet and you're way up tall and you can look in people's windows.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Do you go to any other parades besides this one?
I don't. Story Parades asked me, but since we had a convertible one time that I could fit the bike in the back seat and hang over the edges. But since we sold it, I can't get it anywhere but where I can ride it.
Okay.
And there are clubs that do, it's called the Century Club, where you ride 100 miles in one ride.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope it's not many hills, but...
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Heck of a deal.
That's it.
So I haven't made it to Story yet.
Rich, thanks a lot.
You bet.
It's always good to see you.
Have a great day. Great days are great.
It is a great
21st year for me.
21st year?
Yeah.
I was going to say, you've been here as long as Trevor and I have.
Yeah.
Because we've been here how many years doing this?
This is our 27th, by the way.
27th
I thought I would
year.
remind you.
Thank you, Mom. 27th year to remind me.
You guys have a great day.
Thanks, Rich.
Thanks, Rich. Rich Urbanska. Yeah, you'll see Rich. Careful looking in your window. No. 27 years?
This is our 27th.
He's been doing this a long time.
21, yeah.
21 years. Hey, let's go over and check in with Spencer. Spencer?
Hey, Bob, I'm standing here with Rod Jost. He's waiting in line for some pancakes. Rod, how long have you been standing here?
Yeah, I've been standing here about 15 minutes or so. It's not a long line, but it's a well worth wait for the pancakes. We were here last year. It was awesome.
Oh, that's really not that bad, yeah. So how many pancakes are you going to eat this morning?
I think I'm going to go for 2 or 3.
There you go.
You know, just enough to fill me up and keep me going for the rest of the morning.
You know, nobody can eat just one.
Exactly right.
And as Rod was saying, I can use them to my advantage because I am slowly working my way up in line towards the pancakes.
I think you need to bring a few samples back for the crew.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good thing.
All right, I think so. All right, thank you very much. Bob, back to you.
Okay, Ron Richter.
I'm just waiting for the finishers.
They're not, you know, we're not too far away from getting our leaders.
Yep. That's why I figured I'd set up shop here and get them while they're out of breath.
I can remind you of one highlight, Bob, that sometimes you have regretted or said it was forgettable, the pancake eating contest.
Oh, yeah. There used to be.
That was my first wild rodeo in Sheridan 27 years ago.
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
And the Sheridan Media, at that time we weren't called Sheridan Media, were the winners.
Yeah, we did win it. There was you, me, and I believe
former news director Jim Morgan.
Jim Morgan, yep.
And one other person, we don't remember who it was.
I remember who it
was.
And
it was no contest.
Yeah. Well, Jim ate him like an animal.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how.
Yeah, it was no
face.
contest, and I think since it was such a blowout victory, they just decided not to do it anymore.
So, yeah, and the thing with it is that we also ran right after that
in the bed race. That's probably why I regretted being in the bed race.
that was before a lot of our broadcasts that we were doing at the time, and we were only doing very limited broadcasts, but we did the pancake breakfast eating contest, which we won, like you said, and then we ran in the Beds Along the Bighorns bed race. We ran in it directly afterwards, and I believe one of our people on the bed may have had to move away from everyone else because of that. And then the parade itself, we always have a float. Well, no different this year.
We used to ride in the parade years ago
and
broadcast as we rode along the route.
That's a little more difficult.
It is.
But you don't get to see as much as you do when you're
No,
stationary here, do you?
It's better when you're stationary because you get to see everybody in front of you. You don't get to see very many people behind you. So when you're in it, you don't get to see it unless you're like from Miles City when they go up the curb and then they turn around
and they come back
back down.
Well, you know what? That's the cow capital, man. That's how it happens.
That's how it happens.
It's a little bit more wild.
Kind of like circling the wagons.
It is.
There you go. Hey, our sponsors for Friday morning include today Carpet Design, Water Products Incorporated, Cowboy, State Bank, Truebill Builders, Radio Shack of Sheridan, Greenhouse Living of Sheridan, Century 21, and Heartland Kubota. We'll take a break on Grinnell Plaza. We'll be back with more after these.
Welcome, rodeo fans, to Sheridan's 2014 Rodeo Week events.
Century 21 BHJ is proud to be the sponsor of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade once again this year. Your locally owned C21 BHJ helps you enjoy the parade and show your support to all the participants. After the parade, let's get wild with family, old friends, and new acquaintances. Enjoy all of the activities, and when you see a C21 BHJ agent, say howdy. They're proud to be here for you. Century 21 BHJ.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your career, your health, your retirement, and your kids' college fund. So how can you plan for your future when you don't know what it will hold? Hi, this is Doug Hockett, financial advisor and manager at Morgan Stanley Wealth Management, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. Our advisors are committed to creating wealth strategies and help you manage your investments to meet your goals. Please give us a call, 673-7900.
It's a new day for hay. That's right. Kubota hay tools are taking the field across the country. Rocks? No worries. Kubota DM Series disc mowers have fully welded cutter bars, unique three-blade disc, and a non-stop breakaway system on select models. So go non-stop, rocks or not. Kubota disc mowers make the cut in the toughest field conditions. Convenient transport to get you home faster, too. See them at your Kubota hay tools dealer. Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive in Sheridan.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
All right, back here on live on Grinnell Plaza as the Sneakers and Spurs race is underway, and we're getting close. We're going to have our first finishers come across the line here any minute, and or any second actually, and we're going to hang it down to Ron Richter. This guy, I don't think he's going to, it doesn't look like he's going to be out of breath at all, Ron.
No, I think he could run again.
No.
Yeah.
He could go around again.
I think, look at him. Is he even breathing?
Oh, yeah, he's a little bit.
Yeah, a lot much.
That's awesome.
I think there was a, let's go to Ron.
All right, here he comes. Let me grab him real quick. Oh, the governor takes precedent.
Yeah.
All right, man, you just won the race. Give me your name and where you're from.
I'm Alejandro Garcia. I'm from Pine Bluffs, Wyoming, and I've come here to have a very good run.
You did have a very good run. I mean, you won by a pretty good margin.
Well, I'm pretty sure it would have been a lot closer. Some of these guys are taking it easy on me, making it so.
Taking it easy on you, huh? Or were you taking it easy on them?
Oh, no. I'm about to pass out here. No, they're really great runners. They're always tough competitors.
How do you train for a race like this?
There's many ways, but the one key word is running.
Just run, huh?
Yep.
All right, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds like he's out of shape.
Really? That sounds like Ron should let him breathe. Let him take a breath.
No.
I thought he was going to fall over.
He's going to pass out.
The run didn't get him, but the interview will get him. Ron, you were torturing him, weren't you?
Yeah.
The long, in-depth answers he had needed to give for those questions.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into some Einstein stuff, some relative, the theory and stuff, and ask him some questions.
All I caught out of that interview is from Pine Bluffs.
Yes. Yeah. We got that much out of him.
Yeah, the rest of the thing was. So anyway, yeah, we have some more of our runners come across as more of them come across. Dixie Johnson from the Chamber joins us. Dixie, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Have you partaken in the pancakes yet?
You know, I haven't made it back there yet, but I'm on my way.
You're on your way.
Yeah, absolutely.
We stopped you.
I know. Well, I had to get the chamber office up and open and ready for business this morning.
That's right. And, of course, I'll tell you what, always a fun Friday. Were we doing this just yesterday, seems like?
It just seems like it, doesn't it?
It didn't seem like
my daughter got to come home this year, and she mentioned to me that she hasn't been here for a year. So she lives in Florida now. So I'm just happy that she's in town, and she's ecstatic to be here. So we're looking forward to a great weekend.
Isn't it great to have the kids come home? They always get that feeling when they come home. It's just so much excitement.
Everything is right with the world when your children are good, huh?
Yeah, you got that right. There's no doubt about that. And, of course, with the powwow all week long, how exciting was that?
I know. And then today also, after the parade.
Right after the parade.
The trolley will be picking people up over by City Hall. So at Grinnell and Gould and taking them down to the historic Sheridan Inn for the powwow. So we hope people will jump on the trolley and have a great afternoon and a very safe weekend. It's just fantastic. Beautiful weather, too, today.
Great weather. We always get lucky. We're going to hang tight with us for a second here, Dixie, because I think we have our first walker coming across the line. Ron's going to grab her, Amy Albrecht. So Amy's going to be the first one.
She's walking fast.
She's walking fast. She beat that runner.
No, the thing about it is, well, the walking course is shorter, Bob. Remember that. They cut off.
Is that what it is, Trevor?
Yeah, they cut off and come around. You don't want to embarrass anybody and say that the walker beat you.
You were walking pretty fast, sir, were you?
I think I was, yeah. It's kind of a blur.
You were walking faster than I can run.
Sometimes I have that.
All right. So what made you do the walk instead of the run?
I don't run. I just walk a lot, and I walk pretty fast, so there's no way I run, only when chased.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Ron, I think we had our first female runner come across, too.
I'll grab her here real quick. Let her get her wins.
2 seconds of wind.
Congratulations. Tell me who you are, where you're from.
Elizabeth Moore from Sheridan.
Okay, and how did you get ready for this race?
Ran the trail run about a month ago. Not a lot since then, but just out running with my boys every day. So my 3 little boys.
Okay, and is the heat bothered you a little bit or anything, or was it a little cooler?
It's a beautiful morning for a race. It's a little muggy, but everybody's running the same conditions, and it's just a beautiful morning for a race.
All right, congratulations.
Great job putting it on, and just thank all the guys involved, and it was a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
It's always nice to catch them out of breath, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only time to catch them.
That's the best time to catch them. But I was just wondering, Amy got across that line before that guy did. So it's always.
The course is shorter. Just remember that, Bob.
I know the course is shorter, but it sounds good when the walker beats the runner, right? Hare and tortoise thing. So anyway, but Dixie again, trolley's going to be running throughout the land
throughout the afternoon, and then of course we have it running from the Blacktooth Brewing Company up to the fairgrounds from 5 to 11 both today and tomorrow, and then there will also be some trolley rides from the high school parking lot over to the fairgrounds tonight. It'll start at 6:45 and tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and so you can park at the high school and ride over to the fairgrounds and have a great time at the rodeo.
Okay. Thanks, Dixie. I'll let you go get your breakfast.
Have a great day.
All right. Thanks a lot. Dixie Johnson with the Chamber joining us. And let's go back to Ron Richter on the line. I'm sure he's got somebody out of breath he can talk to.
Oh, yeah. Here's someone. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Give me your name and where you're from.
Melissa Madsen from Thornton, Colorado. From Sheridan. Graduated 97.
Okay. And do you usually get interviewed when you first finish a race?
No, not so much.
It's kind of fun, though, isn't it?
I like it, though.
Short, precise answers.
That's right. Between gasps of air.
How was the course?
It was awesome. It's flat, fast, and beautiful. Pretty toasty today, though.
Yeah, a little muggy out here.
It is, but I do deal with this any day over cold weather.
Exactly. No winter.
Thank you.
All right, have fun.
Die now.
Hey, only here do we interview people right after the race, like the second they cross the finish line.
Yep.
Brian Franklin from Radio Shack, how are you?
The only finish line I crossed was finishing my coffee, but
that's the only thing you went across, right?
Yeah, this is a great day, though. It's a beautiful day out here. I just left my house, drove by the rodeo grounds. There is something going on all over town.
Yeah.
People are getting ready up at the fairgrounds, and there's horses out there getting fed and ready for this evening. And come down Fifth Street, and there's runners all over the place, and you got Pancakes in Grinnell Plaza, and Sheridan Media sitting here on Main Street. This is a great day.
It's a great day to be in Sheridan, isn't it? And a great day for people around the world to see us, too, as SheridanMedia.com.
Yeah, absolutely. And, one of the things I wanted to mention, I really was proud to see the Sheridan Inn. There's bleachers, and they've got tables out there, and it's good to see the Sheridan Inn back in with our community. And, I sit on the Travel and Tourism Board, and that's a big thing for me is to get the Sheridan in. I think it's a great thing for Sheridan, Wyoming right now. So
yeah, it really is. You do sit on that board, and STT provides a lot of money to bring folks into town.
We do. We work really hard. We've got a great executive director in Sean Buckley, and we've got a good board right now. Getting a few new people coming on, but It's been good, and travel and tourism has been working hard to bring things in, like the powwow that brings a lot of people in, and Sean's been reaching out to more of a convention type thing and bringing some other non-traditional tourism into town. So it's been good.
Okay, now you put your Radio Shack hat on. Thanks for your sponsorship this morning of our broadcast today.
Oh,
too,
absolutely.
as well.
Yeah, no problem.
When people are out and about and they need some electronics, so you got to stop by the Shack, right?
Absolutely. You know what? This is a great day for killing your cell phone and your tablets. And we have some rechargeable battery packs. You can get one of those and throw that on your phone. Get yourself an extra charge. Got those in stock. If you lose your phone, we can help you out with that.
That happens quite frequently.
Yeah. And
are you open at 2 a.m. for those people that do lose their phones?
No, not 2 a.m.
Okay, all right.
If you
happens quite frequently.
If you happen to have my private cell phone number, you might be able to get me to do that, but it's going to be expensive.
Okay, all right. Ryan, again, STT Radio Shack. Again, thanks for stopping by our broadcast.
Hey, no problem. Thanks. You guys have a great day. I hope everybody enjoys the festivities out here, and it's a great weekend for the Sheridan Wild Rodeo.
Yes, it is.
Ryan, you weren't in the store when I came by, but I've got a whole bag of stuff that's on the table here right now.
Is
so
like Radio Shack Central
there's a lot of Radio Shack cables and
I see
parts.
a lot of my parts out here.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
We emptied out a whole shelf, and it's keeping us on the air right
so
now.
You're telling me once Kim writes his check, I can retire?
Pretty much. Yep.
Nice.
Until
Thanks,
next
Kim.
year.
You guys have a great day.
All right, thanks. Ryan Franklin with Radio Shack. Let's check back in with Ron Richter really quick.
Okay, I'm just. I think I'm going to give
someone
a little breather here.
Okay.
Bob, I'm over
let's
here
check
with
in with Spencer.
I'm over here with the top 4 who finished in the race. What is your name, son?
Alejandro Garcia.
And you won. How does it feel to win the Sneakers and Spurs race in the famous Sheridan Wild Rodeo?
Well, it's a pretty great feeling, but I mean the better feeling is being able to run up here with some great people and having a fun time, and that's what I'm up here for.
Now, you 4 are all friends, is that correct?
Yes.
And Michael Rodolini, you run for UW.
Yes, indeed.
And you are a Sheridan High School graduate.
Of course, yeah.
So how does it feel to get second place in your hometown?
I got to say, it's always something special running the Sneakers and Spurs here every year. It's just great competition, a great community, and no matter what, coming down that home stretch, it's a special feeling. In fact, this year I was lucky enough to compete with Alejandro down the stretch, and man, that kid has some wheels.
Now, you'll be in your second year at UW running for them, right?
Yes, indeed. I'm very excited for this upcoming cross season. I think so far me and my teammates have been training well, and we're hopefully looking to get a national berth.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And you, of course, got third. What's your name?
Michael Casey.
And you're also a runner for UW.
Yes, running with this kid, Michael Rodolini up here.
Awesome. And your name, you got fourth?
I'm Kyle Dici.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys. Where are you from?
I'm from Sheridan.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well, thank you, guys. Enjoy your popsicles. We're going to go back to you, Bob.
Okay.
Okay, hey, Bob, I got
Popsicles.
a younger one here. What's your age and your name?
I'm 15, and my name's Finn Beatty.
You're from Sheridan, correct?
Yeah.
And what made you take part in this race?
Well, I've always liked to run, but now I'm on the cross-country team, and just wanted to get better in shape.
Good practice.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the course?
I've always liked it. It's a really fast run.
And do you know what was your time?
I have no idea.
You're going to find out, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
You look like you're in pretty good shape. You don't look too tired.
No, I've been running and working out for a while.
All right. Well, congratulations on taking part in the race and finishing the race, and go get hydrated.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Ron. Now we get to talk with Linda St. Clair, who runs the parade. You're the parade girl, aren't you?
I have
Every day is a parade.
Every day is a parade in my life. Yeah, people have a few other names for me, but we'll go with parade director for right now.
That'll be all right, right?
Yes, that'll be just fine.
This isn't something that just takes place on Rodeo Week. This is a long process.
It is, Bob. We plan for a long time. We're always thinking ahead to the next year. What's going to be the next parade theme, and this year we're really excited to have our sponsor again, Century 21, and the ladies down there really helped get the parade lined up even before today. So our job's really easy this morning. A lot of people came and picked up their numbers. They're all lined up down there, and there's still a few coming. It's a really fun year for us. You already talked to CJ Vox this morning. I heard you.
Yep.
I got up early. I watched the sunrise and was very thankful for the beautiful day. CJ had a really funny question, and I was waiting for your answer. He wanted to know if he could throw candy, which seems like a very obvious thing for our sponsor, M&M's. But I was waiting for your answer. It just kind of glazed over, and I'll have a little chat with CJ when I see him down there.
CJ, you can't throw any candy.
That's right. Sorry.
And that's with all our parade participants.
Exactly, and people are really good about that.
There's safety involved,
yes.
Linda, and that's the bottom line.
It's safety for the people and safety for the horses,
right.
And so anyway, people have really kind of gotten used to that, and it usually goes pretty well.
Right,
so,
right,
yeah.
And so we don't be throwing anything
no
from your
candy, no throwing anything.
No throwing anything out.
We also invited the governor, as we always do, and this is my first parade with the governor riding in it, so I'm really excited about that. Matt will be here, and First Lady Carol. So we're putting them in one of the Wild Rodeo wagons and with the team, and we're really excited about that. We also have some guests here called the National, see if I can get this right, National Stagecoach and Freight Wagon Association. And we are we're kind of whining and dining those people, trying to get them to bring their convention here in 2016.
How exciting.
They're here as our guests. They'll be riding on the Eaton Stagecoach today. And we also have the All-State Marching Band, which is a huge treat.
Yeah.
Every other year they come here and march in our parade, and they have about 175 kids from all over the state that are marching today. Mm-hmm. And I just love it when they show up.
So all those 175 kids from around the state bring a lot of people, their family and friends
Absolutely.
alongside, again, just contributing to the whole weekend.
Yes, and they arrived last night. We fed them a nice barbecue when they practiced up at the junior high. They ate down here at the Pancake breakfast this morning, and then they're getting ready to play for us in the parade.
Yeah, how exciting. And again, Where the West is one. The number
one. We are number one.
How'd you come about with that theme this year?
One of our, Vicki Kane, came up with the idea, and it seemed to really fit well. Mm-hmm. I do want to invite anyone who has an idea for a parade theme to just let us know what they're thinking. I have a couple of thoughts for next year, and we just kind of throw things around a little bit, and ultimately the YO board decides what the theme will be. Sometimes it's a little bit generic, where the West is one, but sometimes there are other specific themes that we come up with. So
you got a lot of committee ladies that help you out too, as well.
I do. I have a wonderful parade committee.
I
have about 7 ladies, parade crew, my very, very best friends, and my sister. So they show up.
They show up and have a great time. Yeah. Well, it's a lot of work, and you know, and it's nice to have this when it all culminates and comes together, and then that's got to be such a big joy for you when you see the end of the parade.
Yeah. And then we ride in the end of the parade. Also, all those carts that we use, those are all donated. They're actually brought to me down at the Sheridan Center in the morning. So we have John Deere, C&K, we have Valley Motor Honda, we have Kubota. All those people are so wonderful about bringing their vehicles down to us. I feel like I'm missing someone, and I'll think of it in a minute. But
that's all right.
Peak Power Sports is our newest
Thanks, Sam.
parade vehicle provider, so we
He's
really
great backup,
appreciate
isn't he?
Too, yeah.
He's waiting in the wings, too.
I have Sam behind here giving me cues and cards, so that's helpful.
He's a great backup. All right. Well, Linda, congratulations on another, I'm sure, spectacular parade.
Thank
you do all your work, and how nice.
Thank you, Bob.
So
you guys have a
congratulations.
great day.
You know who just went by?
What went by?
Ike Sankey just went by.
Ike Sankey's running in this?
There was an Ike Sankey wearing a T-shirt, shorts, and tennis shoes. I will guarantee this week that's the only time you see that. He was actually incognito.
I'm sort of sorry I missed that.
He just went by, and I thought, he looks familiar. I don't usually see him dressed like that.
Oh, Bob, I got to tell you real quick. I'm going to send someone down. Crash Cooper is coming down.
He's going to come down and join us, too?
He is going to come down. Crash is the one that's responsible for bringing those wild pony races to the Sheridan Wild Rodeo, the first place in the United States to run the wild pony races. And so I'm going to send him down here to
That'd be
visit
great.
with you. I hope that works out.
Be careful, Bob. His name is Crash for a reason,
I know,
so
Crash
be careful.
for a reason.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Linda.
Everybody, let's get wild.
There
That's
we go.
right.
All right. So Linda St. Clair, our parade chairman. Let's go back out to Spencer Porton. Spencer?
Bob, I'm standing here with Cooper Neville, who we checked in with before the race start. Cooper, you finished a little bit ago. You told us before the race you were looking for about 20 minutes on your time. How do you think you did?
I actually did pretty good. My watch says 1957, so I'm pretty proud I achieved my goal in this mid-season of training.
Oh, that's awesome. What for you was the hardest part of the race?
Probably the beginning, getting out, getting between people, and just getting in the rhythm.
As far as the weather, how's the running weather today?
Extremely hot. It makes you sweat a lot, so you need to drink a lot more water, and it kind of sucks that we don't have it earlier in the morning when it's a lot cooler.
Yeah, and you still got a long day ahead of you. You got to hand out water during the parade, so.
Yeah, it won't be that bad. We're handing out water to sponsor Matt Mead, so it's a good cause, and I'm pretty excited to do it.
All right, well, sounds good. You go get a drink. Take care. Thanks for checking in. Bob, back to you.
All right, let's head out to Ron Richter.
Thanks, Bob. I've got Dick Hammer here, who took part in the race. Good morning, Dick.
I don't know if you'd call it taking part if you watched it, but I got done. I finished it, Ron.
Okay, and what I guess was the most challenging part of the race for you?
Getting out of bed. Went to the rodeo last night, and it's a fun race. They do such a good job with it. We really love it. But 11 o'clock is past my bedtime. I get up early like Grammons, you know.
Right. One of those early risers.
I'm afraid so.
Okay, well, hey, you took part in the race. You finished. You're standing. Things look good.
Hey, and thanks for you guys covering everything. You make rodeo a lot more fun. Sheridan Media, we really appreciate it. And just tell everybody to get out there and have some fun. It's a great week, great event for Sheridan. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, Dick, you enjoy rodeo.
Thanks, Ron. You too.
All right. Yeah. Always nice, challenging sometimes to get out of bed, just like Sam this morning. Sam Summers, Cowboy State Bank, one of our great sponsors. How you doing, partner?
Good morning, Bob. How are you? Trevor, good morning.
Good morning.
I got to follow the beautiful Linda St. Clair.
Yeah.
I mean, how fortunate am I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, you just fit right into that time slot, didn't you?
Yeah.
How great is it, Sam, when you got a bank that says Cowboy State Bank on it?
Yeah, it's kind of fitting, isn't it, for this week?
Isn't that great?
Cowboy State Bank's been around since 1912, 102
years.
Yeah. So it's great to be a part of, such a great event, in Rodeo Week and the parade and just watching all these people run. It makes me tired.
Yeah, no doubt. Right. I'm with you. Trevor said he's inspired, though. He wants to do it next year.
Well, yeah, I'd like to see
Did I
you
say
do
that?
Yeah, you did earlier.
I'd like to see it.
I thought I just said I was inspired.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
But 102 years, you're doing something right.
Well, we like to think so, Bob.
Yeah,
And we're been around for a long time. Obviously, started out in Ranchester, and now have a facility in Sheridan, which I think has been there about 10 or 11 years. And we're actually in the process right now of planning to build a new facility here in Sheridan.
Nice.
So nothing's super definite on that yet, but we're in that process. So we're really excited about that.
In the growing mode all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's you look around and you see a lot of banks and in the community, but again, we've been around for 102 years and kind of nothing much has changed other than the name changed once. It used to be Ranchester State Bank, but the charter's been the same the whole time, and so now it's Cowboy State Bank, and we're really proud of the name. And
you just shine this month, don't you? When it says Cowboy on it. So
yeah,
Cowboy
just like I say, it's just super fitting, and our employees, we got a great staff, Bob, and they get excited about it. Just like all the other banks, we close from 9 till about 1 today, so that that our employees can get down and watch the parade.
I mean, you don't give them a little bit more time than that, Sam?
Maybe it's a little more time than I don't know. I'm not there this week, so.
Oh, you slave driver!
I know it. Yeah,
jeez.
Yeah, they're kind enough to kind of give me a week off.
I don't know if they're giving you a week off. I think they're saying, Sam, why don't you leave for a week?
They probably do enjoy it, Trevor. But we just got an awesome staff. And
Boy, that's what you do. You surround yourself with great people.
Yeah,
and things will explode from there.
And it's it's so nice because the board of directors, the ownership, I mean, they understand the importance of Rodeo Week, and I'm on the Wild Rodeo board,
right.
and so it's really nice to work for people who understand how important it is that I have that they give me the flexibility and the time to come down and help with the rodeo and all the other surrounding events.
You know, we were talking, when you mentioned the rodeo, we were talking to Tom Ringley a little bit earlier, and boy, the prize money has really jumped up, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. You know, the rodeo has really changed over the last few years. We were really fortunate last night, and Joe Gibbs, Super Bowl coach and NASCAR team owner, came last night to our production meeting and spoke for about 30 minutes, and that was a real treat. To have
he's
him.
A great speaker, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an awesome speaker, and him and his son JD, and they had all their grandkids here with them. It was just awesome.
They're making it a Sheridan Wild Rodeo weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they were leaving today to head to the race. I forget where it's at this weekend, but yeah.
They're a little busy this time of year, too. For him to take time out and come here is awesome.
That was incredible. You're exactly right. To come in here and take 30 minutes out of his day to come in here when they've got, I don't know, I think they've got 3 NASCAR teams, 3 nationwide teams, and to come in here and take the time to speak to us, it was just incredible.
So whatever people are planning, Sam, mortgages, loans, business expansion, come see us. Cowboy State Bank.
We do it all. We're not the biggest bank in town, but we still have every product that every other bank has. And then the nice thing is we, when you walk in our facility, our people know your name.
Yeah,
they really do. They know we know our customers. Yes, we're not so big, and it makes it nice and makes it a lot more personal.
Sam, always a pleasure. Thanks for your sponsorship.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Thanks for stopping by.
And thank you guys, and thanks Sheridan Media for all their support of all the events this week. It's awesome.
It was a fun week.
Yeah.
All right, good to see you, partner. All right, take care. Sam Summers, Cowboy State Bank, 102 years. Let's head back out in the field. Let's go out to Ron Richter.
Okay, I'll grab someone here.
Okay, well,
we still have some stragglers. There's a few stragglers.
Are you waiting for a friend to finish?
No, we're here with Foot of the Bighorns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense then.
Yeah, we're just here to support the sports stop and Foot of the Bighorns.
So what do you think of the chip timing?
The chip timing? Yeah. Oh, no, I think it's sweet. Don't have to tear the numbers off. It's right on time, right down to the second. So the Wyoming timing is a sweet deal.
Yeah, it is good stuff. I thought maybe you guys were standing here waiting for a friend or something. So you're just hanging out?
Yep, just hanging out.
All right.
To do it.
Hey, I hear that. Big plans for the weekend?
No, not actually. She might.
Oh, you got big plans for the weekend?
I don't.
Let's hear them. You do.
She doesn't want to tell you.
All right. Well, we'll keep it a secret.
Okay.
Sometimes this weekend, whatever happens this weekend stays into the weekend, right?
Yeah, don't go anywhere else.
Doesn't go anywhere.
Well, you ladies enjoy rodeo weekend.
Thank you, too.
It's part of the experience, just hanging out.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what you hear a lot of, just hanging out.
Yep, hanging out,
hanging
people watch, meet some people. I was talking to some people earlier this morning before we really got rolling. What was great about this weekend, and especially today, is we get to see everybody.
I know.
You get to
it
see
is. You get to see people you haven't seen for a long time.
For a while, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Speaking of being seen, let's go to Spencer. What's being on there, man?
Hey, standing here with Rick. Rick is dressed up like he's got a balloon on his head and face paint like a clown on his face. Rick, what are you doing?
Well, we're doing a fundraiser, face painting and bake sale. We also got some balloons for the kids.
I see. So this isn't how you always go out in public.
No, not always.
Okay, I got you. So tell us about the bake sale. What are you guys doing with that? And you're doing face painting too. What's that for?
Well, that's for great foundations. We're raising money for an indoor play area. We have kids of all ages, so to have that done up would really be a nice treat for us.
Your hat just popped, in case you guys could hear that. That was hilarious.
I heard that. His hat popped?
Yeah, I think your hair's a little spiky there, and it pops your hat. All right, and where's your guys? Where you at?
Well, we're set up at the corner of Grinnell and Gould. It's right on the parade route, so if you go to the corner of Grinnell and Gould, you'll more than likely see us.
All right, well, sounds good. Head over, get your face painted, some baked goods for a great cause. Back to you, Bob.
Doesn't get any better than that. Face painted, baked goods, you know?
Would you get your face painted if they came down here? Would you offer to do that?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well,
they can always try.
He always like setting me up, doesn't he, Steve? Just always setting me up for something.
Yeah, he has a whole line of things. He's just waiting to bring them out one at a time.
He did use the porta potty this morning.
I did.
Did you?
Did.
Yep, one time a year.
Yeah.
Friday morning.
He never uses it. He's got a solemn promise never to
Mm-hmm.
use one, but he doesn't have a choice because when you do a 6-hour broadcast and you have no time in between.
It's my one time this year.
One time. So I'm glad it worked out for you.
It did. It was
All
fun.
right, we'll take a break. We're live on Grinnell Plaza as we're bringing you the Sneakers and Spurs race underway right now. But you know what? 15 minutes away, we're going to get the beds along the Bighorns. Bed race underway. We'll take a break. Be right back from our great sponsors.
True Built Builders and Woodland Park Storage want you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. And when you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, or a storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Built Builders. Also, Woodland Park Storage, where their new kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out their website, woodlandparkstorage.com or truebuiltbuilders.com. Sponsors of this year's Friday morning Sheridan Wild Rodeo events.
CJ Boggs will be the Grand Marshal for the Sheridan Wyo Rodeo Parade this year. We will be hosting him for a book signing for his new book of short stories that goes on sale July 15th. Hi, this is Robbie, and in Shots Fired, Stories from Joe Pickett Country, CJ offers a marvelous mix of the familiar and the new. Nate Romanowski even makes his presence felt. Join CJ Boggs pre-signing copies of Shots Fired, Saturday, July 12th at 11 a.m. here at Sheridan Stationery Books and Gallery.
The Wyo Rodeo is about community and history and respect for tradition. Nothing could be more in line with Greenhouse Living for Sheridan than those time-honored foundations. At Greenhouse Living for Sheridan, we honor the lives of the elders who live with us with respectful care as if they were our own family. These are the people that took care of America, the people that made Sheridan and America the country we are fortunate to live in. We honor our elders at Greenhouse Living for Sheridan by helping sponsor this year's Wyo Parade Day coverage. The Wyo Rodeo is about community and history and respect for tradition. Nothing could be more in line with Greenhouse Living for Sheridan than those time-honored foundations. At Greenhouse Living for Sheridan, we honor the lives of the elders who live with us with respectful care as if they were our own family. These are the people that took care of America, the people that made Sheridan and America the country we are fortunate to live in. We honor our elders at Greenhouse Living for Sheridan by helping sponsor this year's Wyo Parade Day coverage.
Times are changing. Lots of new innovations coming out all the time. Carpet Design is no different. They're also changing with the times and have updated their showroom with the newest displays and technology that's available in flooring. All flooring, vinyls, planking, carpeting, tile, hardwood flooring, and more. Come in and see what's new and exciting in the newly remodeled showroom. Renee, Mick, and Matt will help guide you through choosing the right flooring for your next project, no matter how big. Free estimates are always available at Carpet Design, 643 Riverside, just off Coffee Avenue in Sheridan, or call 672-5136.
Welcome back, everyone, to downtown Sheridan. Trevor Jackson here with you. Mr. Worldwide, Bob Grammons, went to the bathroom because I guess all that talk about porta potties.
Yeah, he's been drinking a lot of the water here, too. So
Mr. Worldwide had to go to the bathroom. So, coming up next, as we have finished up, we still have a few runners still on the course. We're getting ready for the beds along the Bighorn bed races, and Spencer Porden has competitors.
I do, yes. I'm here with the Bob Super Clean bed race team. You guys have been doing this for quite a while.
That's correct. At least 20 years.
20 years, that's a long time. So you're one of the first beds that's ever raced.
Yes.
How many times have you guys won?
I'm going to say probably at least maybe 8-10 times.
All right, that's awesome. So, in your opinion, are you guys the best team?
Yes, we are the best team.
Well, that's good.
Too.
Yeah, best looking. Yeah, you guys are all bright orange and decked out here. Yeah, so Jacob Ellis is the team captain. Jacob, what is your guys' strategy for the bed race today?
To win.
To win. That is great. That is fantastic. Wow. All right, well, there you have it, Trevor. They're going to win.
Okay, thanks a lot, Spencer. Ron has a special guest with him. Ron.
Thanks a lot, Trevor. I've got Recreation District Director Richard Wright. Good morning, Rich.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. Saw you just a few hours ago at the rodeo.
Yeah, it was. And about 5 a.m., I think I saw you, too, here just even a couple hours ago.
Right.
And that we weren't inside anywhere, so we were outside.
Okay. Now, you still got duck race tickets left? Kiwanis duck race?
We do. We have Kiwanis duck races at 1 o'clock. Still got some duck race tickets down here on Main. You can see me if you'd like to get one. I'll be down here on Main watching the parade here. I'm just down here on Grinnell Avenue, so Grinnell Street. So, yeah, if you want a duck ticket, make sure you stop by and purchase one.
Okay, I asked you the question last night, but, man, you had some primo seats.
Well, like I said, I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy. So
I think I know that guy too.
Yeah, it is. It's nice, and we'll be there again tonight. So yeah, it's just some older friends that we've had from the past, and we're fortunate enough to be able to purchase the tickets. So it's a good deal for us.
Yeah, it was fun times, and like you said, the Animals won last night.
Yeah, the Animals definitely won. The Cowboys came up the losers, but a couple of the guys did really well. So it was good. It was a good rodeo. The stock looked tough last night, man. They looked like they were jacked in the chutes. Those bulls.
Yep.
You couldn't have paid me $1 million to get on one.
They were angry.
They were angry. They were ready to go.
Bulls on parade.
They were. It was pretty crazy. If they would have turned them loose down here, it would have been really good, interesting.
All right, Rich. Well, you have a good one. Enjoy the weekend.
All right. Take care.
Yep.
See you tonight.
All right, let's head out to Spencer Porton. Spencer.
Well, I'm standing here with another bed race team. This is the Sheridan County School District 2 bed. And is that the team you guys are for?
Yeah, that is.
All right, and what is your guys' strategy for today?
Try to keep the cart as straight as possible and push as fast as we can.
Well, the Bob Super Clean team was over there talking some smack, so I think you guys got some pretty hard competition. Do you think you guys are going to win today?
I'd like to, but I guess we'll see in due time.
Is this your first bed race?
No, I did it last year, but everyone else, this is their first one.
Oh, so you got a greenhorn team there.
Yeah, got some young bloods.
All right, well, good luck to you guys. Look for them, the School School District number 2 bed. It's the yellow one that looks kind of like a bus with flames coming on it or something. Back to you guys.
The bed racers are talking smack already.
They're talking
wow.
smack.
I like that.
It's
Good.
crazy.
There'll be some good competition today.
Yeah, I think so. So we're gonna get ready to have the bed races here in a little around 10 minutes or so here, and we'll have the bed races that'll get underway. Brought to you by Craftco Middle Services and Sheridan Media. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back here as we come to you live on Grinnell Plaza. It's Rodeo Friday after these.
The WYO Rodeo is about community and history and respect for tradition. Nothing could be more in line with Greenhouse Living for Sheridan than those time-honored foundations. At Greenhouse Living for Sheridan, we honor the lives of the elders who live with us with respectful care as if they were our own family. These are the people that took care of America, the people that made Sheridan and America the country we are fortunate to live in. We honor our elders at Greenhouse Living for Sheridan by helping sponsor this year's WYO Parade Day coverage.
Just because you're a small business doesn't mean you face small challenges. We know what it takes to be successful around here. Come in and visit with one of our business bankers. Sometimes a fresh perspective can give you the edge you need to succeed. We're here to help with business solutions that make sense. Small business is big business to us. After all, we're a small business too. Cowboy State Bank, banking the cowboy way since 1912. Member FDIC.
Times are changing. Lots of new innovations coming out all the time. Carpet Design is no different. They're also changing with the times and have updated their showroom with the newest displays and technology that's available in flooring. All flooring, vinyls, planking, carpeting, tile, hardwood flooring, and more. Come in and see what's new and exciting in the newly remodeled showroom. Renee, Mick, and Matt will help guide you through choosing the right flooring for your next project, no matter how big. Free estimates are always available at Carpet Design, 643 Riverside, just off Coffee Avenue in Sheridan, or call 672-5136.
It's Rodeo Friday. Hi, this is Ryan at Radio Shack in Sheridan, sponsor of today's Friday morning broadcast. It's days like today that we are on our cell phones constantly, checking in with everybody, locating people, making plans, and getting ready for some fun at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo. If you find yourself in need of any cell phone accessories, stop by and see us. We have Wilson cell phone boosters for those weak call areas, cases, chargers, batteries, and all kinds of accessories to make your phones great. If you need extra battery power for your phone, pick up a cell phone battery pack. Whatever you do today and this weekend, enjoy the festivities, be safe, and for all your electronic and cellular needs, think Radio Shack next to Albertsons and Sheridan.
Are you concerned about fluoride or chlorine in your water? Water Products Inc. now offers fluoride reduction sink and refrigerator filters, whole house filters, and of course the best tasting bottled water you can buy. Feel free to call Roland and Lexi at Water Products Inc. to find out more. They offer commercial, industrial, and residential sales, service and rentals for all your water needs, serving Sheridan and Johnson counties. Call 672-7606 today. 672-7606. Water Products Incorporated, locally owned and operated.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
All right, back here live on Grinnell Plaza. We're getting ready to get the beds along the Bighorns bed race, and we're going to be changing our broadcast scenario here in just a few minutes as we're going to switch over to the Kubota RTV X1120, and we're going to be broadcasting live.
Does it fly?
Off of that.
It sounds like it flies, if that's the name of it.
X1120.
Exactly. Does it have wings?
It's a diesel. It's our very first diesel vehicle that we've ever broadcasted out of. So
I don't know what kind of stealth technology may be in there. They didn't say. So,
all I know is it's a beast, and it's available. And Krista made me. She didn't make me.
That she did. She made you.
She said, and it's available for sale.
There you go.
So yeah, if you want to catch that Heartland Kubota, it's the 1120. It's the X1120. And she is telling me that, you can purchase that vehicle right after the parade if you want to. They'll be around.
So it's like one of those as used by Bob Grammons and Trevor Jackson. Yes.
Trevor sat in this seat.
You can sit in the same seat that Trevor sat in.
You guys are going there,
same seat.
Keep it up.
Hey, we got some folks to thank. Well, first of all, ACT giving us the broadband. You can watch this if you're not watching it. If you're not in your office and you're not down here, you can catch it. It's if you go to SheridanMedia.com. We have the live streaming video of the whole entire broadcast going on right now. We've set up the webcams, and we've got some live streaming video in which we will all morning through the parade. We're going to have a fun parade. We're going to be joined. Lanny Reelbird's going to join us on that again this year. Lanny did that last year and provided some expert commentary. So we look forward to Lanny being with us. And Linda St. Clair had mentioned earlier that we were hoping to get Ash Crash Cooper on with us. He's one of the rodeo clown entertainers. And so we're hopefully
talk about the wild pony, the pony competition up there.
Yeah,
a new addition that people is a crowd favorite.
It was fun. I saw it Wednesday evening. It was.
Did you see it?
Yes, it was
something
great time.
Does Bob try that sometime?
He could be the one in the back that gets dragged behind the pony.
Yes.
They're lying down, holding onto the rope, and the pony's just dragging him around the arena. It could be that.
Ponies are strong.
I have the skill needed to do that part of it. The rest of it, maybe not.
Nice. Wild pony races.
Yes.
They have those all night, starting Wednesday, going through Saturday. Yep. New act that's been added to the rodeo. So, okay, we're going to take a break. It's going to be a little bit of a lengthy one here, but we need to switch our broadcast location as we switch over to the Kubota RTV X1120. And when we come back, we'll be broadcasting from that vehicle. We'll get the beds along the Bighorns bed race. We'll be back after these.
It's Rodeo Friday. Hi, this is Ryan at Radio Shack in Sheridan, sponsor of today's Friday morning broadcast. It's days like today that we are on our cell phones constantly, checking in with everybody, locating people, making plans, and getting ready for some fun at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo. If you find yourself in need of any cell phone accessories, stop by and see us. We have Wilson cell phone boosters for those weak call areas, cases, chargers, batteries, and all kinds of accessories to make your phones great. If you need extra battery power for your phone, pick up a cell phone battery pack. Whatever you do today and this weekend, enjoy the festivities, be safe, and for all your electronic and cellular needs, think Radio Shack next to Albertsons in Sheridan.
Hi, it's Josh with M4 Roofing and Gutters. We've recently had massive wind gusts clocked at over 75 miles per hour in Sheridan and Buffalo. I've been seeing a lot of shingles laying on the ground. If those shingles are off your roof, it could pose a serious problem for you down the road. All of our roofs come with a minimum of 130 mile per hour wind rating, and we high wind nail everything at no extra charge. Call us today for a free, professional, no obligation damage inspection. M4 Roofing and Gutters, 655-9089.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hallwell with YDOT, and here's your Lewis Street Bridge construction update. The contractor plans to continue working during Wild Rodeo Week. However, Lewis Street will be open to full-width two-way traffic. Lewis Street remains closed to pedestrian traffic. Pedestrians are encouraged to use alternative routes to access the downtown area. Dow Street from Alger Street to Marion Street and Alger Street in front of the library remain closed. Please continue to slow down in the area and use extra caution. Also plan to attend the weekly progress meetings on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. at the Best Western Sheridan Center.
It's time to get wild with old friends. That's rodeo in Sheridan, and the parade is one of the highlights. Once again, your locally owned Century 21 BHJ is proud to sponsor the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. Getting wild, we'll see you up and down the parade route. That's why Century 21 BHJ sponsors the parade, bringing folks together, family entertainment, people enjoying our our beautiful community. That's what it's all about. Here's a giant thank you to everyone from your Century 21 BHJ.
Truebilt Builders and Woodland Park Storage want you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. When you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, or a storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post-frame building and homes builder, Truebilt Builders. Also, Woodland Park Storage, where their new kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out their website, woodlandparkstorage.com or truebuiltbuilders.com. Sponsors of this year's Friday morning Sheridan Wild Rodeo events.
From Billings to Buffalo, this is the News Talk Station, 930 KROE Sheridan.
KROE Sheridan.
CBS News, I'm Steve Kathan. It goes on in the Middle East. A Hamas rocket bound for Israel. Israel's air campaign pounds Gaza. 100 Palestinians have died this week, many of them civilians. CBS's Holly Williams in Gaza.
There are threats being made by both sides as Israel considers a ground invasion. Palestinian militants are warning that they intend to target Israel's Ben Gurion International Airport with rocket attacks.
President Obama's offered U.S. help to arrange a ceasefire. CBS's Robert Berger in Jerusalem.
Israeli officials say it's too early to talk about a ceasefire. Now, Israel might consider a truce if Hamas halts the rocket attacks, but the group has vowed to keep on fighting.
Here at home, the border crisis has the White House trading accusations with Republicans in Congress. CBS's Chip Reed says there are efforts that might mean more money to deal with the influx of children from Central America.
There are behind-the-scenes negotiations going on to try to put together a bill in the House and a bill in the Senate, and then eventually come up with a compromise proposal of some sort. But Republicans are very resistant to giving the president everything he's asking.
The president has asked for $3.7 billion. CBS's Bob Orr has details on a case that raises national security and industrial espionage questions.
A Chinese national is now being held in Canada on U.S. charges that he unlawfully accessed computer systems of major U.S.-based aviation manufacturers, including Boeing. The suspect, Sue Bin, was arrested 2 weeks ago near Vancouver, British Columbia.
In central Washington, some people in the town of Entiat are out of their homes because of a fast-moving wildfire.
Well, I'm packed up a few things, clothes, and getting ready to take the animals if I need to.
The fires burned 28 square miles in just 2 days. A Harvard study finds men who've had a vasectomy run a higher risk of prostate cancer. Dr. Mohammed Siddiqui led the study of 50,000 men.
There was a 10% increased risk of prostate cancer, whether it was aggressive or non-aggressive. In addition, that there was a 19% increased risk of aggressive lethal disease, so prostate cancer that either spread throughout the body or caused death.
Overseas, police in India are looking into a rape allegedly ordered by an official in a small rural village. Reporter Joe Danielwitz is in New Delhi.
There was an alleged rape. A village councilor, a village elder heard about it and decided to take matters into their own hands and ordered a rape on the first perpetrator's sister.
India's vowed to crack down on sexual assaults and rapes. PayPal says it's going to give refunds to people who donated money bound for a Georgia family whose toddler died in a hot car. The father, Justin Harris, is now facing murder charges. The child's mother has hired an attorney. More than $22,000 was raised. Wall Street, the Dow is down 27 points. This is CBS News.
Millions of Americans are asking themselves, would this country be better off without President Obama? President Obama promised us the most transparent administration in history. He promised us hope, change, and the end of partisan politics. But what we ended up with is worse than we could have ever imagined. Obama covered up the American deaths in Benghazi. He claimed ignorance while IRS cronies illegally targeted conservatives to help him get reelected. He has refused to enforce immigration laws, lied about NSA spying, dishonored our veterans by ignoring our VA hospitals, and most recently released 5 Taliban prisoners from Gitmo without notifying Congress. We must demand that Congress initiate impeachment proceedings immediately. We need billions of Americans to call 1-800-522-5240 to demand impeachment hearings. Please call 800-522-5240 to sign the petition or go to impeachhimnow.com. Please call 800-522-5240. 800-522-5240. Paid for by Revive America PAC, which is responsible for the content of this advertising. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. Revive.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
All right, as we come to you live on the Kubota X1120 today, and that's where we're coming to you right now. And we're about ready. We're live here on Main Street and Louts, and we're about ready to get Dennis Heiser, our official starter. We're going to get this first bed race underway. We'll have the ladies down there on the timers be ready because we're about ready to start here. Be ready. Here we go. Our first one out of the chute, Trevor Jackson.
The Sheridan Recreation District, you get Matt Westcott Real Estate, and the Matt Westcott Real Estate bed, probably the best dressed. I don't know how competitive they'll be. It's a pretty good start by both teams. So we're going to have 3 heats today, 2 semifinals, and then we'll have the championship. And right now the Rec District, about halfway down the course, is starting to pull away. And I think for Matt Westcott Real Estate this year, in their opening run in bed racing, thanks for coming.
I don't think it's going to happen. But they sure look good, Trevor.
But they look awesome. They look great. And as far as they have great costuming, great camaraderie, but it's just not going to happen for them. And the Sheridan Recreation District will cross the finish line. And how we're going to do this, Bob, we're going to take the top 4 teams will go to the semifinals. The second fastest time and the fourth fastest time will go against each other. And then the first fastest time and third will go against each other in the semis, and we'll have 2 for the championship. And that was easily, we'll get the times for everything, but that was easily the Recreation District. And they did save their energy. And that, again, you and I talk about that every year. You got to be able to pace yourself in this.
Okay, we're going to get the official time here.
Are we on?
Yes. We're on.
All right, Sheridan Rec District had a time of 30:03, and Matt Westcott Real Estate had a time of 40:49.
40:49 is not good.
All right, let's go to Spencer Port.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah,
guys,
thanks for coming. Let's go to Spencer Port with the winning team.
I'm here with the Sheridan Rec District team. You guys just won with a time of 30.3 seconds. How's it feel? There you have it. What's your guys' strategy for today? Go fast. There you go. So you guys won your first match. Congratulations. And I guess we'll check in with you guys again later if you race again. All right. Thank you, guys. Back to you, Bob.
All right. Let's go to Ron Richter with the best dressed bed.
Yeah, the best dressed bed, Matt Westcott Realty. Sometimes the bed race is it's a win just to finish.
Absolutely. You know, it was close. We were close, but the one thing is for certain. We looked incredible. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful day, and it's a lot of fun down here. This is some tough competition.
I got to ask, with the outfits, is it warm?
You know, it's not that bad. It's really incredible material, and so it's wicking all of our sweat. Made us fast. You'd be surprised.
All right. Thanks for taking part. We'll I hope to get him next time.
It's incredible!
That is so incredible.
They were the Incredibles.
They were the Incredibles.
You know what? In the spirit of what this is all about is, you know, it's a beautiful day. You're downtown. We're participating. That's what it's all about.
Of course, we're making our way live on the Kubota X12, the Vic, whatever it is.
To me, I think
the RTV. It's a Kubota RTV.
I think that it may fly, and I'll bet it probably floats.
And it's diesel too. So
yeah,
we're heading back up here as we're going to get our second race underway. We'll let the first bed racers and the folks move out of our area. So safety is always first, and we always like to have our Sheridan's finest with us, and so they can keep track of the crowd and
We've
make
got,
sure that
coming up next, and there are 2 beds I really think, as I started to kind of look at handicapping this year.
Right.
And, you know, I've become very good at this.
You're really good at this.
The School District 2 bed's going to run right now, and I think they're one of the favorites, and also the Kane Cattle Company we'll see in the next race. Those, to me, look to be very fast. This Sheridan Recreation District, that was the Rec District, won that last race. And there's your times if you want to see those, Jim.
We're going to give, let's see, hang on a second here. We're moving around.
And as we get ready to go here, coming up on our next heat, the Sheridan School District 2 bed, which is full of Sheridan Bronx and maybe a couple of former Sheridan Bronx on this team. as the runners, will take on the K-Life Sheridan brand team. And again, School District 2 and Kane Cattle Company right now, I think, look to be the favorites, even though they haven't run yet, but they look awful tough to me.
We're waiting for getting the things, make sure they're cleared down there, and hopefully get our bullhorn man out there to make sure the crowd's clear, because we're about ready to get this second race underway, get our timers set down there, because we're going to get our second race. So our next race, beds again, Trevor?
Sheridan Recreation District, or excuse me, yes, the Sheridan Rec District and the K-Life Sheridan brand bed. And this School District 2 bed, I think, is the one that I think might be favored. You know what? There's always upsets every year, so it's never a shoe-in, never a sure thing.
Okay, we're going to about ready. Our timer's ready at the starting finish line.
Well,
we're
you know what?
Ready?
They better be ready, because if they're not,
here we go.
Here we come. And here's second in our number 2 heat is off and running. And a really good start, though, for the K-Life bed. But they have lost a couple of pieces of apparel already. And right now, the Sheridan School District bed has taken a slight lead. And
they're getting a little wobbly, though,
They're
Trevor.
wobbling in the middle of the course. Their steering is really causing them to lose lots of time. And that K-Life bed's kind of sneaking back into the race, Bob. This is going to be really
It's
tight.
going to be close at the end.
The School District bed still has the lead by about a bed length. Both teams now starting to run out of gas a little bit, and it's going to be the Sheridan Recreation District bed. However, a slow time in that race, but they still have plenty left for the next 2 races if they should make it that far. Now we'll get our times. Again, the top 4 are going to advance to the semifinals. And then we'll have 2 semifinals, and then the fastest 2 out of the semifinals will go for this year's championship. Winner receives $500 in cash.
Okay, we're going to go to the, let's go to Ron Richter with the winning bed.
Hey, Sheridan County School District 2, you guys won. Looked like you're getting a little out of gas there towards the end, but you pulled her out.
Yeah, it's significantly longer than the distance that we were practicing, so didn't really take that into account.
And getting a little wobbly, but, you know, that's going to happen on the first race.
Good game. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, I guess, and we'll try to do better next time, I guess.
Game plan.
Game plan, yep.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Spencer Porton with the losers.
I'm here with the K-Life. Good race, guys.
They're not losers.
The losers. That's not nice.
Nice.
That's
Hey,
not
now.
nice. Well,
Hey,
they
yes,
were
I'm
second
doing pretty
place
good.
winners.
Well,
Second
these
place
guys put up a great fight. You guys finished not very far behind. What was the hardest part?
We have a motto here at K-Life Sheridan brand team, and that motto is, heck, there's always tomorrow.
Well, there you go.
All right. We stuck to that just about as hard as we could. We came in second place, which ain't bad.
It's not bad at all. It's
not bad.
First loser.
First loser.
There you go. All right. Well, there you have it. Back to you guys.
All right.
You know, Matt Westcott Real Estate wasn't really dogging them a little bit.
Right.
They're not out of this yet. They're not out of it yet with that time.
With that time, huh?
So don't go anywhere. You still might be in it.
Don't go anywhere. Tell the
You never
Incredibles
know.
they may be
The
in the
Incredibles,
running.
stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Don't
you might
go
be in
anywhere.
this thing.
All right. Well,
And again, fastest 4 to the semifinals, and right now that Matt Westcott Real Estate bet is number 3. Still, I thought the school district could have done way better. The school district 2 team, I thought they could have done way better. They need to pick up their game a little bit, but I think the Kane Cattle Company team looks prime. But again, the old guard still with us, bed racing after all these years. Bob Super Clean.
That's right. They're going to
still around in the orange. They have been a mainstay, Bob, in the bed races for decades.
They have
for a
been.
couple of decades. So this is the team that's kind of anchored this competition over the years.
Our sponsors for today, besides Craftco Metal Services, are Heartland Kubota, Century 21, BHJ, Greenhouse Living of Sheridan, Radio Shack of Sheridan, True Built Builders, Cowboy State Bank, Water Products Incorporated, and, of course, Carpet Design, and our great sponsors for today's broadcast all morning long. As we bring you right now, we are in the midst of the Craftco Metal Services, Sheridan Media, beds along the Bighorns bed race.
Hey, next time we come down, there's some ladies had a table set up with cookies.
Oh.
Can we stop there?
We can stop there.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we'll stop there.
I just saw those cookies, so I thought,
Yeah, we can...
a cookie stop might be...
A cookie stop.
It's bed racing. We can stop and
We
do
can
that,
do
can't
whatever
we?
want. It's Rodeo
Okay.
Friday.
Okay.
Remember I said that once before?
You
years
won't
ago?
stop by the Mint, though, will you?
No, but we'll probably get Ron in the mint during the parade. So
okay, Bob Superclean, as I said, been a mainstay in the races for the last 2.5 decades, probably the last 25 years or so. But you have to admire this K-Life bed, or the Kane Cattle Company bed. Look at this, decked out in the red, white, and blue, and that's patriotic. They got the red, white, and blue capes on.
I like that. When you get it doesn't get any more patriotic.
Does that say Wild Rodeo than that?
That just says Wild Rodeo. Dennis Heiser, our official starter for today. Dennis, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How about you guys?
We're doing great.
Dennis, have you updated your garb?
You've been wearing this for
shirt.
27 years?
It's a new shirt. I knew there was
it's a new
something
shirt.
different.
New shirt.
You washed it this year.
Yeah. Well, a friend gave it to me, actually.
Well, how many shirts would a mountain man normally have with him at any given time? One. Yeah.
One. One shirt.
One. Probably one.
Now, you've had those pants for quite a while, too.
Yeah, I made these about 10, 12 years ago.
Uh-huh.
But you can still fit into them. That's a good plus for you.
Kind of expandable here in the middle.
Right. Go through the years, Yeah, you can go in and out there.
Yep.
So, what are we shooting today, Dennis?
This is a 58 caliber Hawkins style muzzle loader, and so it's a pretty big bore.
That is. It makes a lot of noise.
Well, is it adequate?
It's definitely adequate. I think.
I got to shoot that.
I think they're ready, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, we're good. Let's go.
Okay. All right, Dennis. All right. They're telling us they want to go. Let's get our timers ready down there.
I got to fire that last year.
Did you shoot that last year?
After the parade was over, and there's some poor unsuspecting people were walking by, and I let that thing go. It was awesome.
Okay. All right. Let's get our timers ready. And get our crowd cleared out. We got to move the crowd.
They'll
get the passes.
They'll get out of the way.
They'll get out of the way when they get hit, right?
Hey, once they see what's coming at them, they'll get out of the way. That's what I've always thought.
Here we go with the play-by-play, Trevor Jackson.
And again, this is Bob Superclean against that very fast team from Kane Cattle Company, and they are off like a shot. And barring any kind of, and we've had malfunctions in the past with some of our beds, but that Kane team, again, looks tremendous. And right now, halfway through the course, they're in full stride, and it looks like this will be, I think they could be pushing for the fastest time out of our three heats. The Rec District bed had the fastest right now up to this point. It's just over 30 seconds. And the Kane Cattle Company team is on cruise control. But Bob Superclean, again, still in it. A very good time for them. Again, the top four now, we've had our three heats. The top four will go to our semifinal round.
All right, let's head down to Ron. Let's head to Spencer Porton with the winners.
I'm here with the Kane Cattle Company. You guys just finished. Do we know what their time was?
We're about ready to get that here.
Get the time. Anyways, you guys, you're the defending champs from last year, right? Are you guys hoping to go all the way again this year?
Absolutely.
Yes, and what's your guys' strategy? You won that first game, that first race. What was the hardest part of it?
Nothing. Perfect.
It was perfect. Wow. Well, there's some confidence right there. You guys look very patriotic today.
Hang on a second here, Spencer. Here we go.
Kane Cattle won that heat with a time of 33:53.
Official time,
Bob
33:53.
Superclean came in second with a time of 34:61.
Awesome.
The top four for the next race are going to be the Sheridan Rec District, Sheridan County School District 2, Kane Cattle Company, and Bob Superclean.
All right.
Okay,
Congratulations, you guys made top four, so we'll be seeing you in the semifinals. Back to you guys.
Let's go to Ron Richter.
Hey, I'm with the Bob Superclean team. Elder Smith, you made it.
Yeah, we did. We tried.
The thing is, you didn't beat your opponent, but you advanced.
Absolutely. That's what we want.
And that's the bottom line. So any strategy to try and get out of this with a win? Run faster?
Yeah. We're trying to run the whole way and get in sync with our kicks as we get about halfway.
Okay, I got to interview the driver here. Tell me who you are.
I'm Sarah Martineau.
Okay, and you steering that thing pretty straight?
I was trying to.
What's the toughest thing about keeping that thing going straight down the line?
Well, I was just hoping I wasn't going to fall off. So.
That's a good strategy to have, and good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Back to you, Bob.
Okay, back here at so we got our next four, and we're going to give them. They're going to slowly make their way.
Hang on, we got to wait.
We got to wait.
We're going to wait for a second because we have to figure out our matches. I think.
Okay, so while we're figuring that all out, we're going to take a break as we continue with the Craftco Metal Services Sheridan Media beds along the Bighorns bed race. We'll come back with our final four and a lot more down here live on Grinnell Plaza. You can also be viewing this all live on SheridanMedia.com. We'll be right back.
From the simplest to the most complex electrical applications, Jackson Electric has the knowledge, the experience, and the reputation to meet and exceed any electrical need or requirement. Jackson Electric's expertise even includes phone systems, data systems, LED lighting systems, fire alarm systems, and irrigation systems, residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural. If it has anything to do with electricity, anything at all, Jackson Electric does it at 1851 North Main in Sheridan.
True Built Builders and Woodland Park Storage want you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. When you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, or a storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Built Builders. Also, Woodland Park Storage, a kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out their website, woodlandparkstorage.com or truebuiltbuilders.com. Sponsors of this year's Friday morning Shop Around Rodeo with us.
It's a new day. That's right. Kubota golf and take the field across the country. Rocks? No worries. Kubota DM Series disc mower, fully loaded cutter bars, unique free blade disc, and a non-stop breakaway system on select models. So go non-stop, rocks or not. Kubota disc mowers make the cut in the toughest field conditions. Convenient transport to get you home faster, too. See them at your Kubota Hay Tools dealer. Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive in Sheridan.
If your team is looking for new uniforms for your upcoming season, there's only one place for you to stop. That's Kilpatrick Creations, right, Joanne Kilpatrick?
Absolutely, Trevor. We've got everything from professional-grade uniforms to button-up Henleys, sleeveless shirts and tanks, and, of course, we've always got the basic cotton tees in every possible color. And our pricing always includes a one-color logo and individual numbers. We'll make you look sharp this season. Just come down and see us.
Kilpatrick Creations, 39 East Brundage, downtown Sheridan.
Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
930 KROE.
All right, we're back here. We're on the Kubota RTV as we're bringing you. We're going to get our final four.
I think I've got it. I think this is the order. It could change in the next few minutes. I think I've got the Kane Kettle Company.
All right.
Going against School District 2 in one of the semifinals, and the other semifinal will be the Rec District against Bob Super Clean.
All right.
And those will be the final four. The winners of each heat go to the championship.
Where's the cookie lady?
You got to go down another block.
We got to go another block?
Yep.
We'll stop and see if she's got any cookies for us.
Might as well.
Might as well. We got some time. Our racers are going to, it's going to be a little bit because they're going to be making their way up to the...
Well, see, that's the tradition about bed racing, that you can't get help getting your bed back to the starting line.
That's right.
You have to walk it back yourself, and that's the recovery period, to walk it back to the starting line. But again, you got to do it again. You're going to have to get the championship, and then you got to turn around and do it all over again. So
this is where it really comes into play.
It becomes interesting right now because we've got, are you in shape? What did you save from the first two races and that thing? And I think when you get to the championship, Bob, you just kind of got to let it all go. When you get, it doesn't matter because there's no tomorrow in the championship, and you get bragging rights for a whole other year. Kane Cattle Company is defending champs, and they look very strong, but they did not have the fastest time. So I think they may have, conserved some energy.
Well, that's the key. You gotta leave enough fuel in the tank.
You got to make sure you advance, but you don't want to get too nutty.
That's right. We're going to get our one of our official starters, Jim Schillinger, getting the times down. And did we go by the cookie person? I wanted to make sure we got you some cookies.
Well, we might have to go a little bit later. We got more important things to do.
We got things to do here.
Yep.
That's right. So we're going to get our official times. We're going to take another break from some of our great sponsors today that include Heartland Kubota, Century 21 BHJ, Greenhouse Living of Sheridan, Radio Shack of Sheridan, Truebill Builders, Cowboy State Bank, Water Products Incorporated, Carpet Design, our great sponsors for this year's broadcast all morning long here on Newstalk 930 KROE, along with 93.7 FM The Coyote. And you can be watching this live right now. See all the pageantry, all the festivities, all the things we're talking about right now if you go to SheridanMedia.com.
Yep.
Check it out. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
I'm going to jump out.
It's a new day for hay. That's right. Kubota hay tools are taking the field across the country. Rocks? No worries. Kubota DM Series disc mowers have fully welded cutter bars, unique free blade disc, and a non-stop breakaway system on select models. So go non-stop, rocks or not. Kubota disc mowers make the cut in the toughest field conditions. Convenient transport to get you home faster, too. See them at your Kubota Hay Tools dealer. Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive in Sheridan.
I'm Cheryl Lane, and I'm running for State Superintendent of Public Instruction. I'm running because you need an educational leader with broad and deep experience in our Wyoming schools. Whether it's stopping Common Core or improving student achievement, I bring more than 40 years of effective leadership in classrooms and schools across this state. On August 19, I ask you to vote for Cheryl Lane, an experienced educator who will keep the classroom first. Paid for by the committee to elect Cheryl Lane.
Agriculture is a way of life. It's also a business that seems to just keep getting more complicated. Every year, our ag customers are faced with huge decisions. What mix of crops? Which variety of seed? Should we get new machinery now? Try to get by for another year. We've helped a lot of producers answer those questions. We're experienced ag lenders. Cowboy State Bank, banking the cowboy way since 1912. Member FDIC.
The WYO Rodeo is about community and history and respect for tradition. Nothing could be more in line with Greenhouse Living for Sheridan than those time-honored foundations. At Greenhouse Living for Sheridan, we honor the lives of the elders who live with us with respectful care as if they were our own family. These are the people that took care of America, the people that made Sheridan and America the country we are fortunate to live in. We honor our elders at Greenhouse Living for Sheridan by helping sponsor this year's WYO Parade Day coverage. This WYO Rodeo schedule update is brought to you by your friends at First Northern Bank in Sheridan. Okay, it's Friday, July 11th. Starting at 6 a.m., Sheridan's Kiwanis Club Pancake Breakfast on Grinnell Street. Sneakers and Spurs Fun Run. Beds along the Bighorn Race. At 10 a.m., the parade starts. 5 p.m., the carnival starts. 6:30, pre-rodeo entertainment. And at 7 p.m., it's rodeo, including world champion Indian relay races. Tough enough to wear pink night. Following the rodeo, it's a street dance downtown.
All right, we're back here.
Yeah, put it in drive, thank you.
Put it in gear, don't we, to make it move forward.
Helps.
Yeah, it's
now,
always a good thing.
We're not quite to the main event yet.
No, we got semifinals.
Semifinal run, numero uno, is, I thought this might be a great match. This is Sheridan County School District 2 against Kane Cattle Company. Now, all of these runners have all been teammates at Sheridan High School, and now they're going up against each other.
That's right. We're ready.
So now you talk about bragging rights right now. Here we go.
Okay, so we're about ready. We'll get our timers ready at the finish line.
I still like Kane Cattle Company
down there still that we're going to need to move out of the way.
Well, we got some dude handing out some umbrellas and some balloons in a cart, and that could really spell
that could
doom.
really cause some problems. You know what I want to make a shout out to? The folks down at the Senior Center are watching us right now on SheridanMedia.com, and just got a text a little while ago from Rindy West. She said they're all down there, so we want to give a big shout out to the folks down at the Senior Center watching us. So we're now ready to get this race underway, and with the call for his 27th year, Trevor Jackson.
Kane Cattle Company. I like this. Still like this team. They were the second team in, and the rec district or the school district. Again, I thought both of them really now you can see they took it easy in the first heat, and now it's a little bit more serious. And the rec the School District 2 bed is really falling off the pace. But again, that's been more of a mechanical issue with their bed. They are, their pit crew really dropped the ball today. The Kane Cattle Company bed is just flying down the street, and this is a blowout. It'll be Kane Cattle Company, Bob, going to the championship, and they'll have a chance to defend their title.
Well, I tell you what, it's unfortunate the school district with their bed because it's more of a mechanical malfunction, and if you don't have a great pit crew, you're dead.
And see, now it got loose at the finish line, but they were able to stop it as it headed toward the crowd. But again, that was more of a pit crew issue, and there was just something wrong with that bed. And you see it every weekend if you like to watch NASCAR or Formula One or IndyCar racing. Sometimes mechanical failures happen. That bed just was not right today, and that's what hurt them. So Kane Funeral, Kane Cattle Company will be going to the championship.
Let's go to Ron Richter with our winners. Ron?
Hey, congratulations, Kane Cattle Company. You guys are whooping it up.
Thanks. Yeah, we're trying our hardest out there.
Yeah, I think you got a little help from the flags there.
Yeah, I think they really help us out a lot.
Aerodynamic.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to shift gears here. Steering this bad, Mama?
Sure am.
What? Any challenges here? I mean, this looks a little.
It's a little rickety, a little wobbly.
Yeah, but job done. I was just gonna say, when you guys got guys like this pushing it, you don't have to do too much steering.
Yeah, it's not that much work.
And you're just along for the ride.
Yeah, I got the easy job.
Right, just try not to fall off.
I'll try. Hold on to her.
All right, congratulations, and see you in the championship race.
All right, thanks.
Let's go to Spencer Forden.
All right, I'm here with the School District 2 bed. That was a tough run you guys had. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened?
Ran out of gas. Other team's really fast. We're not so fast, so basically that's why we lost.
And a little bit of a spin out on the bed at the last minute there. What happened with that? Just a mechanical malfunction? What was going on?
It's more driver ability probably at the end. That's why I almost served into the crowd, but corrected it in time.
So you're blaming your driver. How do you feel about that, Maddie? You're the driver for the team.
I'm a great driver.
All right. Well, there you have it. Good job, guys. Better luck next year. All right. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Teammates kind of turning on each other there a little bit.
Yeah,
it was
a bit
more
of hostility.
mechanical issues. It was more mechanical issues than anything else. I know they probably weren't as fast as they wanted to be, and I don't think it was driver or how much they ran out of gas. I think that bed, and you've been in it before, Bob. If the front wheels do anything except go straight, if they don't hang straight, you're in trouble, and it doesn't matter how fast you are.
It doesn't matter how fast you are. You could have the fastest team. You won't win because it's all down to mechanics at that point in time. We're going to get our second semifinal ready to go here.
Bob, super clean.
We got to clear that crowd out.
So
down there.
Kane Cattle Company will be in the championship against the winner of this heat. And you know what? If they're not out of the way by now, we got beds all over the place. Guess what? You're on your own. This will be our fifth race, and if we haven't gotten it figured out yet. But, we got that 58 caliber will go off. That lets everybody know that something's coming.
Lets them know that we're on their way.
Yeah, Bob. The Rec District bed had the fastest bed of all the first heats. So they have the fastest time today. And this and I think this Bob Super Clean bed was, I think they played possum a little bit. So this could be a good.
All right, here we go.
Off to a good start, Bob's Super Clean with an early lead, and they look really strong. And that Rec District bed, Bob, they're having trouble. And the Bob Super Clean bed, as I mentioned, I think they might have been playing possum a little bit in their heat because they really look good. Now, with about a bed and a half length to go in the last 200 yards, the Rec District bed has their work cut out for them, and I don't know if they can get them.
They're moving up a little bit, though, Trevor.
I think they're just going to run out. They're going to run out of distance, and it will be Bob Super Clean, the old guard, the old team that's been around for a couple of decades. They will take on the defending champions, Kane Cattle Company, for the title.
And the thing with it is, Trevor, those two last year were teamed up together for the Bob Super Clean and Kane. Let's go down to the finish line and let's talk to the winners. Spencer?
I'm here with the Bob Super Clean team. You guys just put up a great run. You're heading to the finals. How's it feel?
It was awesome. Love it.
Awesome. And do you know how many you guys are in it to win it? I'm guessing. What will this be? This will be 9 or 10 wins for Bob Super Clean team, won't it?
I don't know. It's my first year.
That's awesome. Well, good job. You're the driver here. What's your name?
Sarah.
What is your strategy? How are you going to win this?
Yeah, I'm going to yell at them. I'm a good cheerleader.
There you go. All right. Well, good luck to you guys. We'll see you in the finals. Hope that you guys do well. Back to you guys.
All right, let's go over to Ron Richter.
All right, it's a Sheridan Recreation District team. Couldn't get it done. Came on strong at the end and looked pretty good, though, overall.
It was a lot of fun, I guess. Yeah.
We had the fastest time in the first heat, so give us that at least.
We'll give you that. That's fine. Now, we don't got teammates turning on each other. We kind of had that before. You're not blaming it on the driver.
No.
All right.
My driving was great.
So, you're driving probably. You're taking a lot of credit for actually having the fastest time in the first heat, aren't you?
No. Well, if you got in here, it's a little difficult driving, and it's kind of different from a car, so.
Okay, well, congratulations, guys. You did a good job.
Thanks.
Hey, Bob, this is Grant up at the studio. I have a shout-out.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, here we go.
Hey, these are the Bergs calling from New Ulm, Minnesota, and we're watching our Nathan Berg run the bed races, so we want to give a big shout-out to Nathan and run a great race.
All right.
In New Ulm, Minnesota? I have been there. New Ulm, Minnesota.
Really?
I've been there.
Have you?
New Ulm, America, man.
We got a lot of folks
We
watching,
do.
Across the country and
Nate
the world.
was running with the school district bed, and they didn't quite make it to the finals, but they put on a good showing. It's a rematch.
Yes.
It's a rematch of the 2013 championship, and Kane Cattle Company won it all last year, defeating Bob Superclean. And I think both teams kind of had it figured out. The first heats weren't the fastest. Neither one of them were in the top two. But they saved a little bit for the semis, and their times were very fast. Now we'll see what they have left for the finals. But again, whatever you got left, you got to put it in now.
Okay.
So Kane Cattle Company and Bob Superclean for the 2013 rematch.
All right.
So it's kind of a grudge match. I like that.
There we go. We're gonna take a break from a word from some of our great sponsors, and we'll be back here as we bring you the Craftco Metal Services Sheridan Media Beds Along the Bighorns Bed Race live on Main Street in historic downtown Sheridan. You're watching it live on SheridanMedia.com and here on News Talk 930 KROE and 93.7 FM The Coyote.
Build Builders and Woodland Park Storage want you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. And when you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, or a storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Built Builders. Also, Woodland Park Storage, where their new kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out their website, woodlandparkstorage.com or truebuiltbuilders.com. Sponsors of this year's Friday morning Sheridan Wild Rodeo events. Times are changing. Lots of new innovations coming out all the time. Carpet Design is no different. They're also changing with the times and have updated their showroom with the newest displays and technology that's available in flooring. All flooring, vinyls, planking, carpeting, tile, hardwood flooring, and more. Come in and see what's new and exciting in the newly remodeled showroom. Renee, Mick, and Matt will help guide you through choosing the right flooring for your next project, no matter how big. Free estimates are always available at Carpet Design, 643 Riverside, just off Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan, or call 672-5136.
Are you concerned about fluoride or chlorine in your water? Water Products, Inc. now offers fluoride reduction sink and refrigerator filters, whole house filters, and of course, the best tasting bottled water you can buy. Please feel free to call Roland and Lexi at Water Products to find out more. They offer commercial, industrial, and residential sales, service, and rentals for all your water needs. Serving Sheridan and Johnson counties. Call 672-7606 today. That's 672-7606. Water Products, Inc., locally owned and operated.
Call Jackson and you'll see the light. Maybe it's as simple as adding an extra outlet. Maybe it's as detailed as wiring an industrial building. Maybe it's high-efficiency LED lighting or a fire alarm system or phone system installation and repair. Maybe it's data system wiring, irrigation wiring, or electrical motor sales and repair. Commercial, residential, industrial, agricultural, above ground, below ground. Call Jackson Electric and you'll see the light at 1851 North Main in Sheridan.
It's Rodeo Friday. Hi, this is Ryan at Radio Shack in Sheridan, sponsor of today's Friday morning broadcast. It's days like today that we are on our cell phones constantly, checking in with everybody, locating people, making plans, and getting ready for some fun at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo. If you find yourself in need of any cell phone accessories, stop by and see us. We have Wilson cell phone boosters for those weak call areas, cases, chargers, batteries, and all kinds of accessories to make your phones great. If you need extra battery power for your phone, pick up a cell phone battery pack. Whatever you do today and this weekend, enjoy the festivities, be safe, and for all your electronic and cellular needs, think Radio Shack next to Albertsons in Sheridan.
If you're looking for a great deal, it doesn't get better than the Charter Triple Play. You get Charter's amazing TV, super fast internet, and unlimited long-distance calling, all for one low price. Plus, you avoid the hassle of dealing with multiple companies. It's a win-win. Well, it's more than a win-win. Because with Charter TV, you're getting free HD and a superior on-demand experience. And Charter Internet is one of the fastest in the region at 30 megabits per second. That's 20 times faster than CenturyLink. And don't forget that Charter phone service, it comes with tons of calling features. And there are no added fees like the phone company charges you. So the Charter Triple Play is really more like a win-win-win. Call Charter now at 855-703-PLAY and start winning with the Charter Triple Play for only $89.85 a month when bundled. That's 855-703-PLAY.
Restrictions apply. Visit charter.com/optimum for details.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
930 KROE.
I misspoke. Remember, we had the shout out to Nate Berg?
Right.
He's still in the race.
He's still in the race.
He's running with the Kane Cattle Company bed. My mistake. So for Nate's relatives, thanks for calling in, giving the shout out.
Yeah.
And now he's ready to roll with that Kane Cattle Company bet against Bob Superclean, a rematch of last year. This ought to be a great race.
This is going to be a great race, but you know what? I got to give the edge to Kane Cattle Company.
You know what? They just look so good.
They do.
But again, I think Bob's a little bit more strategy. Don't count him out. Do not count him out.
All right. So we'll get our timers ready. We'll get the crowd ready. And we're going to get ready to get this final race, the championship, underway. Hang on, Jim Schillinger.
Yeah, hang on to your hat. Hang on to your hat.
Hang on to your hat, partner.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's the final.
For all the money right here. Not marbles this year, it's money. A very good start by both beds. Quick early lead for the Kane Cattle Company bed. And now they're about a length ahead.
Bob Superclean making a run, Trev.
Kane looks really good. Now they had a little bit of a misstep. Now you can see the Bob Superclean bed starting to fade. And the Kane Cattle Company looks really good right now with just a couple of 100 yards to go as they go by the mint bar. That's, you know, you're close to the end when you go by the mint.
That's right.
And it is the Kane Cattle Company back-to-back champions.
All right, back-to-back champions as they're going to make their way down there. And we're going to go to Ron Richter, who is going to talk to the winners. Ron?
Hey, back-to-back champions. How does it feel?
Feels great.
You don't even really look that tired. A little winded, but nothing bad.
It's a little more tiring than you'd think, but not too bad.
Okay, and really, you guys just kind of cleaned house. What was the method to your madness?
We just did the same things last year. We didn't really want to let up, just keep pushing it.
Consistency.
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Spencer Porton with Bob Superclean.
I'm here with the Bob Superclean bed. You guys put up one heck of a fight, but it wasn't enough. What do you think happened?
We just have fun with it. Just do the best we can.
Are you guys ready for it? You gonna compete again next year and try to beat the reigning champions 2 times in a row?
Of course we are.
All right. Well, you guys did a great job. Nothing to be ashamed of. You got second place overall. Congratulations. Thank you. Back to you guys.
All right, boy, what a win for the
Great.
Kane Cattle Company.
The 2014 edition of this, super races, lots of really good teams, and did you just run over something?
No, that was Chaz Kane.
Oh, you should have run over him then.
I think he was trying to. He was trying to pull a fast one on us. Hey, let's talk to the matriarch of
the
Kane.
matriarch of the bed racing dynasty.
Chaz, how are you?
Fine. How are you, Bob?
We're doing good. Let's get this. Make sure we get this on here. There we go. What a proud day for you.
Oh yeah. Well, we got bed racers you can't believe.
You're not too talkative when we put a mic in front of your face, are you?
What, do you think I'm talking to you otherwise? I still think you should have let me drive this for you.
I know.
You'd ride in the back and you'd had more time to visit with the customers.
Yeah, exactly right. Chaz, congratulations. What a win for Kane Cattle Company.
Just right. That's just the way we like it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chaz Kane. He joins us on the broadcast here, and I'll tell you what a fun Craftco Metal Services, Sheridan Media beds along the Bighorns bed race.
Tremendous. This, you know what? We've been doing this a long time. And it's kind of hard, you don't want to lump and say something's the best of the best. This year, I think, was our best competition that we've had maybe of all time.
And we want to thank all of our bed racers.
All of our competitors.
Because I tell you what, it's a lot of work and a lot of time and effort goes forth into running the beds.
And you know what they're doing? They're putting on a lot of great entertainment for a lot of people that are downtown. That's the big part of it.
It really is. A lot of great entertainment with the bed racers, and we just want to thank them all for taking the time, putting the effort in, and giving some great, as you mentioned, great entertainment for everyone to be in our great sponsors, too, as well, which include Heartland Kubota, which we're driving the Kubota X1120 today. I want to thank the folks at Heartland Kubota for the use of the Kubota for the play-by-play of today's Craftco Metal Services.
Maybe borrow it if you sweet talk them a little bit, Bob, because I know you have your way. We could maybe take it fishing.
You could maybe take us fishing with us?
Just borrow it.
I might have to talk to Krista about that. See if she does.
She's like, yeah, right.
Right. Century 21, BHJ. Sponsors along with Cowboy State Bank, Truebill Builders, Water Products Incorporated, Carpet Design, Radio Shack of Sheridan, Greenhouse Living of Sheridan, our great Friday morning sponsors. Without them, we couldn't do the broadcast, and I'll tell you what, it's just a great setup. We are now 9:46, and we are about 15 minutes away from the 84th annual Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade. We're going to take a break. We're going to move our broadcast location, and we'll be back to Grinnell Plaza right after these.
The Wyo Rodeo is about community and history and respect for tradition. Nothing could be more in line with Greenhouse Living for Sheridan than those time-honored foundations. At Greenhouse Living for Sheridan, we honor the lives of the elders who live with us with respectful care as if they were our own family. These are the people that took care of America, the people that made Sheridan and America the country we are fortunate to live in. We honor our elders at Greenhouse Living for Sheridan by helping sponsor this year's Wyo Parade Day coverage.
Plug into Jackson Electric and feel the power. If it has anything to do with electricity, anything at all, call Jackson Electric. Commercial, residential, agricultural, it makes no difference. Call Jackson Electric. Jackson Electric now does high-efficiency LED lighting and fire alarm system installation. Wiring a home, wiring a business, new electrical service, or enlarging existing service. Call Jackson Electric and you'll see the light at 1851 North Main in Sheridan.
We're here with Margaret Carlton of Carlton Real Estate. Margaret, what property are you promoting today?
We're going to talk about 1555 Hillcrest Drive. I call this elegance and value. This home is located in one of Sheridan's most well-established neighborhoods. It's a superbly crafted, which is an unusual house for Sheridan. It's a Cape Cod style, and it's just beautifully landscaped on a half-acre lot. The house has 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It has a large formal living room, amazing view of the Bighorn Mountains. Home has a private master suite with its own setting room, large basement, loads of storage, 3 fireplaces, and a 3-car garage. It's extremely energy efficient. This home is a real showplace. Call me, Margaret Carlton, 307-763-7354 if you'd like to see this property.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hallwell with YDOT, and here's your Lewis Street Bridge construction update. The contractor plans to continue working during Wyo Rodeo Week. However, Lewis Street will be open to full-width two-way traffic. Lewis Street remains closed to pedestrian traffic. Pedestrians are encouraged to use alternative routes to access the downtown area. Dow Street from Alger Street to Marion Street and Alger Street in front of the library remain closed. Please continue to slow down in the area and use extra caution. Also plan to attend the weekly progress meetings on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. at the Best Western Sheridan Center.
I found a
a repair shop that doesn't take advantage of me because I'm a woman. A friend recommended Sheridan Brake and Alignment, and they actually took the time to explain about the repairs I needed and why. They didn't use high-pressure scare tactics. They were honest, sincere, and they let me decide about the repairs I could afford. Ladies, if you're looking for a repair shop you can trust, I recommend Sheridan Brake and Alignment on Scott Street across from the fire station or on the web at SheridanBrake.com.
It's Rodeo Friday. Hi, this is Ryan at Radio Shack in Sheridan, sponsor of today's Friday morning broadcast. It's days like today that we are on our cell phones constantly, checking in with everybody, locating people, making plans, and getting ready for some fun at the Sheridan Wild Rodeo. If you find yourself in need of any cell phone accessories, stop by and see us. We have Wilson cell phone boosters for those weak call areas, cases, chargers, batteries, and all kinds of accessories to make your phones great. If you need extra battery power for your phone, pick up a cell phone battery pack. Whatever you do today and this weekend, enjoy the festivities, be safe, and for all your electronic and cellular needs, think Radio Shack next to Albertsons in Sheridan.
True Built Builders and Woodland Park Storage want you to have a fun and safe rodeo weekend. When you're thinking of building a home, a second garage, or a storage building, don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's #1 premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Built Builders. Also, Woodland Park Storage, where their new kiosk for rental and payments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out their website, woodlandparkstorage.com or truebuiltbuilders.com. Sponsors of this year's Friday morning Sheridan Wild Rodeo events.
Hi, this is Drew Garrett from the Blue Canyon Boys, and we're proud to be picking at this year's Bighorn Mountain Festival, July 11th through the 13th in Buffalo, Wyoming. We're in great company with Bighorn favorites Houston Jones, the Jalon Crossland Band, and Foghorn String Band. That's July 11th through the 13th in Buffalo, Wyoming at the Johnson County Fairgrounds. Get a righteous look at BighornMountainFestival.com.
It's Rodeo Week, and here at the Sheridan Police Department, we want everybody to have a good time. I'm Police Chief Richard Adrians, and I want to remind everyone about our free rides home during the street dance. Just go to the north end of the event, and you'll find a van that will take you right to your doorstep. I also want to remind everybody that the Tipsy Taxi program is available 7 days a week to give anybody a free ride home that has had too much to drink. Remember, have a good time, but let's make sure we get home safe. Have fun, drive sober, or get a free ride home.
When you consider that a mortgage lasts longer than a lot of marriages do these days, it just makes sense to get a mortgage you can live with.
John, do you take this mortgage to have and to pay for the next 30 years?
I do. A mortgage, like a marriage, is a long-term commitment. We do everything we can to make sure you get hitched with one you can live with. We're an equal housing lender and a mortgage matchmaker. Cowboy State Bank, banking the cowboy way since 1912. Member FDIC.
The Wyo Rodeo is about community and history and respect for tradition. Nothing could be more in line with Greenhouse Living for Sheridan than those time-honored foundations. At Greenhouse Living for Sheridan, we honor the lives of the elders who live with us with respectful care as if they were our own family. These are the people that took care of America, the people that made Sheridan and America the country we are fortunate to live in. We honor our elders at Greenhouse Living for Sheridan by helping sponsor this year's Wyo Parade Day coverage.
It's a new day for hay. That's right. Kubota hay tools are taking the field across the country. Rocks? No worries. Kubota DM Series disc mowers have fully welded cutter bars, unique free blade disc, and a non-stop breakaway system on select models. So go non-stop, rocks or not. Kubota disc mowers make the cut in the toughest field conditions. Convenient transport to get you home faster, too. See them at your Kubota hay tools dealer. Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive in Sheridan.
Bad weather, ice, snow, wind. When your power at home suddenly goes off, the power immediately comes back on with a generator from Jackson Electric. So when everyone else is without electricity, you aren't. Choose the fuel source that's best for you, natural gas, propane, or diesel. Jackson Electric has generators that can power a handful of appliances or an entire home, and the power transfer is seamless. Feel the power. Jackson Electric, 1851 North Main in Sheridan.
Staying on top of your tax and accounting records doesn't have to be a struggle. I'm Chance Harris. Parker Mellinger CPAs has been providing professional solutions and outstanding value for over 25 years. Whether you are interested in monthly accounting services, payroll processing, or tax preparation, Parker Mellinger is the solution for all your tax and accounting needs. The initial consultation is always free at Harker Mellinger CPAs, 1470 Sugarland Drive in Sheridan.
Mike here of Mike's Electric, where our service speaks with experience because we've been keeping folks around Sheridan out of the dark since 1948. Ever smelled that rubber burning smell and wondered if you need to grab the photos and the cats? Probably just last night's casserole, but the smart money says call Mike's Electric. One of our mottos is the wiring won't shock you and neither will our prices. Mike's Electric, 674-7373.
Just because you're a small business doesn't mean you face small challenges. We know what it takes to be successful around here. Come in and visit with one of our business bankers. Sometimes a fresh perspective can give you the edge you need to succeed. We're here to help with business solutions that make sense. Small business is big business to us. After all, we're a small business too. Cowboy State Bank, banking the cowboy way since 1912. Member FDIC.
Are you concerned about fluoride or chlorine in your water? Water Products Inc. now offers fluoride reduction sink and refrigerator filters, whole house filters, and of course the best tasting bottled water you can buy. Feel free to call Roland and Lexi at Water Products Inc. to find out more. They offer commercial, industrial, and residential sales, service and rentals for all your water needs, serving Sheridan and Johnson counties. Call 672-7606 today. 672-7606. Water Products Incorporated, locally owned and operated.
The WYO Rodeo is about community and history and respect for tradition. Nothing could be more in line with Greenhouse Living for Sheridan than those time-honored foundations. At Greenhouse Living for Sheridan, we honor the lives of the elders who live with us with respectful care as if they were our own family. These are the people that took care of America, the people that made Sheridan and America the country we are fortunate to live in. We honor our elders at Greenhouse Living for Sheridan by helping sponsor this year's WYO Parade Day coverage.
Staying on top of your tax and accounting records doesn't have to be a struggle. I'm Chance Harris. Harker Mellinger CPAs has been providing professional solutions and outstanding value for over 25 years. Whether you are interested in monthly accounting services, payroll processing, or tax preparation, Harker Mellinger is the solution for all your tax and accounting needs. The initial consultation is always free at Harker Mellinger CPA.
Secure your child's financial needs before he or she begins their college career. For more information on college savings plans, call 307-672-3434. Stifel Nicholas & Company Incorporated. Member SIPC and New York Stock Exchange.
Welcome, rodeo fans, to Sheridan's 2014 Rodeo Week events. Century 21 BHJ is proud to be the sponsor of the Sheridan Wild Rodeo Parade once again this year. Your locally owned C21 BHJ helps you enjoy the parade and show your support to all the participants. After the parade, let's get wild with family, old friends, and new acquaintances. Enjoy all of the activities, and when you see a C21 BHJ agent, say howdy. They're proud to be here for you. Century 21 BHJ.
It's a new day for hay. That's right. Kubota hay tools are taking the field across the country. Rocks? No worries. Kubota DM Series disc mowers have fully welded cutter bars, unique free blade disc, and a non-stop breakaway system on select models. So go non-stop, rocks or not. Kubota disc mowers make the cut in the toughest field conditions. Convenient transport to get you home faster, too. See them at your Kubota Hay Tools dealer. Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive in Sheridan.
News Talk 930 KROE. Now back to Bob Grammons.
930 KROE. All right, it's just before 10 o'clock.
It's on the move, Bob.
I think they got the parade underway just a touch.
They have,
just a touch sooner.
Traditionally, the law enforcement